don't know. I can't figure it out. She keeps sending the same picture over and over, going, see, chicks over 40 don't look bad. Ooh. I don't know which one is her.
I think it's the one on the right.
I don't think it really matters, though.
It doesn't.
Somewhere a bridge is without its troll.
Yeah. Somewhere nobody's collecting the money for crossing the bridge. She said, let me see. Yeah. It's the blonde that she's talking about, but she's got big hips and a gut, too. Look at the size of her arms. They're bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Just amazes me what type of fantasy world some chicks are living in.
See? What do you know, mister?
Well, I have nothing to start with. Anything going on?
Mm-mm.
Somebody just sent an email, says L.A. Lamont's former bodyguard boyfriend, whatever he was, Horseshoe, just signed with the WWE. Good for her. Hope they're both ecstatic.
She's not with him anymore.
I don't care. Care what she does.
Okay.
At least I'm not running around the country screwing everybody, but still saying I love somebody else. I'm screwing everybody. I ain't telling nobody nothing.
That's true. You have a point.
That's a very valid point.
Yeah?
You don't profess to love somebody and tell them that you're the one and to go date.
She only dated when you've turned her away. The baby clock's ticking. She can't wait for you.
If there was any way that I accidentally ever got her pregnant, I would wait with grilled onions for that baby to come out.
Jesus. Meanwhile, beating Dr. Fentner to death.
Yeah. I can't imagine having a child with her.
You guys would have some hellacious kids.
The variables are just
mind-boggling.
Yeah. Because I'm sure she'd have a totally different method on raising a kid than I would.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to grill it. There's the difference.
And I'd eat that baby. As soon as it came out.
Right.
I don't even know if I'd cook it. Just eat that baby.
You know what? You probably wouldn't. I had this discussion with somebody the other day. You'd probably actually make a pretty good dad. You really would.
We've been through this.
I know. You probably would.
I would suck as a dad.
No,
I don't have the good.
You would get the patience.
You're with me on this, right?
No, I got to go with JD.
Yeah, you would find the patience.
Somebody's got to be. Eddie, you're with me, right?
No.
Told you. You would. If it was your own and it was really here, it's really easy to say, eat that baby when it's not.
I would.
When you don't have
I would eat that baby. Bones and all.
I've seen you hold babies that weren't even yours.
I'd eat it like a soft-shell crab.
That's why tear up when you do christening.
That's why you cried. Yeah.
First of all, I didn't cry when I did the christening.
Okay. All of us didn't see the same thing then.
Great.
Mass hallucination.
You'd be a great dad. If it was yours and it was already here, it's really easy to say, I'll eat that baby, because there's not one in your arms.
But look how you are with Abby, for example.
That's total. Well, I don't understand how people equate animals and raising a kid.
Well, because it has to do with your sensitivity.
Yes. It is, and it is not even dogs.
Caring for something you love.
Dogs do not challenge your patience, not to the degree that a kid does.
But by the time the kid is challenging your patience, he's been in your life 13, 14 years, and you've kind of become attached. There's been a lot of wonderful, fantastic moments between then and 13. That's why God doesn't let them be born as teenagers, because you'd kill them. You would.
With some lightly oiled angel hair pasta.
Eat
that baby.
No, you would.
Wouldn't be all the way out before I was eating it.
Yeah, right. That's why yesterday he gets a kid on the phone that wants $300 for his stock car. Once the kid's on the phone, guess who melts like butter in a microwave? Well, maybe you can get him a couple of parts for his car. $300 for a car. That kid he's never even seen.
Oh, I don't doubt it for a minute.
Melted.
Because beneath your veneer of a-holishness lurks a mushy sinner.
Did you give that kid money? Did you give that kid money?
I did not.
Did you give that kid
I did not.
car parts?
I didn't give that kid anything. I don't even know his name. I have no contact information.
I know his name. Over here. I kept it because I knew you were going to burn.
I didn't do anything.
You ready for his name?
Yes.
Christopher Dale Earnhardt. It's a real name.
And his parents are letting him drive a stock car at 12.
There's the car.
Wow.
And he just needs some money for parts and just to put Russ's logo, the show logo on the side of the car. He wrestled with us for like 15 minutes at the end of the show yesterday.
I have no doubt.
The kid sounds like he's 6.
Face it. You're a softy.
And you wouldn't be a good dad. There's a kid you don't even know. And you were breaking down.
I'm trying not to be ugly to kids when they call in.
I understand.
Because it's a show to us. Screw all of you. Thanks for backing me up, Eddie. Change fag. Hi, Gary.
What?
What do you want?
What I called to tell you is don't play any more songs on the commercials.
What songs?
You know what songs I'm talking about, you egg-sucking ham?
Hey! What songs?
Don't play no more songs or you get the smack lay on your little gerbil self, you cotton-picking little bitty boy wonder.
Who you been hanging out with?
You shut up. You're smoking too much. I'm going to punk you out, punk.
Come punk me out. Oh, no, you didn't. You have a cell? Dan, call him back. What is he talking about?
I think probably in the commercial that...
Was he talking about the compilation stuff?
Right. There's probably one in there about him.
Is that the one?
New from Case Mountain, look at these split records. Call 214-583-2547 for your best of Russ Martin rocks and raps.
Room was lit by her easy way. Oh,
Yes, you get Russ singing What I Like About Jews.
what I like about Jews.
Put it in, Paul.
Put it in, folks. I'm ready to play.
For all my Negroes.
My love grows for all my Negroes. Good Alan.
Oh, yes.
The touching You Big Fat Cow.
You big, a fat cow. I just can't handle it.
The elevating My Meats Up.
My meat's up.
No. Stop. Quit.
It won't go
And I
down.
made a horrible mistake.
Whiskey washes all my cares away. I wake up and I still got Trey. Oh, horrible mistake.
Yes, the best of rock and Russ Martin. Call now for your copy. 214-583-2547. 214-583-2547. That's 214-583-2547. Let it ring a long, long time.
I'd buy that one.
I would too. You should put those on a CD.
I'll never get around to it. That's got nothing to do with Gary in it.
Some of them, I think some of
Oh.
them.
What is it, bedwetter?
It sure does.
Hey, let me ask you.
Okay. The hell was that?
I don't know. Think something happened to him?
I don't know. It sounded like he drove off the road or something.
Hard fist.
He's never done that before.
No. See if you can get him back, Dan. I don't know if he was just trying to be cute or something really happened.
Yeah.
If he didn't have a history of having a heart attack,
Right.
I'd just blow it off. The answer? Oh, he's all right? Yeah. Hey, Gary,
Yes.
let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Turn the radio down.
It's down, boy.
All right. You've actually never denied that you wet the bed. Do you wet the bed?
You better shut your mouth, punk.
I'm just asking you a question. Just say yes or no. Do you wet the bed?
Let me tell you
All right.
something. Let me tell you a little
I
story.
want everybody listening to the radio right now. Turn it down because I'm about to unload this horn on him.
Okay.
And it's going to be loud. So turn the radios down. Here it comes. What, Gary?
You understand?
Yeah.
Well, you better remember something. Who
And
you're
it's coming
talking to
now.
anymore. Don't play no more songs. I'm right now.
Well, that did a lot of good. All right, it's safe to turn the radio back up now.
I can't wait for the day that thing empties.
Doesn't make any difference. I got it stored digitally over here. Just in case. See? Jesus. I'm paying $23 to get this thing refilled.
Can you imagine sitting behind one of those at a ball game? You know, there are people that take those to the ball.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah.
Buddy, I'd beat the hell out of them with it.
The little ones, yeah.
I don't care. You can hear them on television. They've got to really be loud if you're sitting right behind the
They're
guy.
very loud. Like I said, I bought one for my boat. The first time I just tested it. It scared the hell out of me.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It has the best effect on Trey. I don't know why.
Because he's nervous already. He has a nervous disorder, and you know it.
He came in here, and he obviously wanted something right before the show started.
Right.
I don't want to talk to anybody before the show starts. I just want to come in, kind of look at the studio, make sure everything's in its place,
Right.
and get ready. Mm-hmm. And he came in, and he's standing over here to my right,
Right.
and I know he wants something. So I gradually just pick up the can and hold it over here. And he just turned around and walked out.
Yeah.
He's funny to watch.
Yes, he is.
All right. So, yes, I would eat the baby.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You would love a baby.
I would not.
I realize you'll never have one. I know that, but I think we all are in agreement. And I don't even know where it came up in conversation, but I said, yeah, he actually would be a good dad.
I don't know where you guys get that, though.
Because
You're a sensitive guy.
you're very self-centered, but you don't have your child in your arms looking at you going, look, I saw you with somebody else's baby.
I felt bad because it was crying.
You did not.
I did too. Hold on a second. What's your name, P?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you?
Would you please stop blowing that damn horn in my ear?
I certainly will not.
You better.
I will not.
Okay, well, I'll keep on calling.
Will you come up and reward me? All right. Dum dum.
You are just an imp. It's the only word that works.
And you really think that a kid needs to be around me?
Absolutely.
Why?
What a fun kid.
Yeah. What a great time a kid would have.
You'd be a great dad because you're a good disciplinarian.
I am not. I can disperse the information as opposed to applying it because I beat my kid. I would.
Well, I don't think you would.
I wouldn't beat it, to the extent of that my parents beat me. My dad actually would just give whippings, and I was fine with those. I didn't like it. It hurt, but it was short lived.
Yes.
A few swats of the belt, it was done. Mm-hmm. My mom had certain gear she would put on before she'd start whipping us, just so she didn't get hurt.
I understand. Look like a hockey player coming at you.
Yeah,
I see. No.
She actually would sit down because she would get so tired from beating me. I swear as I'm standing here, they would last, let me think, just without exaggeration.
Okay.
All right, just so I'm fair about this. $17 hours.
Okay, as long as you're going to be honest.
I bet they would last at least 3 3 to 5 minutes.
Really?
It's a long time when you're getting your ass beat, Jack.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about 10 or 15 seconds. I'm talking about at least 3 minutes.
Why? What was there? I mean, what? That seems excessive.
That's what I was saying when she was doing it.
A couple of swats with a belt.
I was never a couple of swats.
Plenty to get the message across. Anything else?
You're talking to the wrong person.
I know.
I was the beat he.
I know. So I believe you probably would spank your children. You'd probably do it metered and with a belt. Or
Absolutely with a belt.
Yeah.
But not to that extent.
No.
I would not. If I had to raise a kid, it wouldn't be one of those kids that goes to school and
mouths.
Yeah.
I totally agree. It's my point. You'd be a good parent. You would dole out love, and you would also dole out discipline. That's a perfect parent.
I don't have the patience for it.
Well,
I don't.
You'd find the patience.
I would not.
Well, it's not going to happen, but you would find the patience. Let's say you found the girl of your dreams tomorrow and she has a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You would be a very good dad. You would be
to somebody else's kid?
Yes. You would also be a good, especially to your own child, but you would be a good dad to somebody else's kid. Mm-hmm. And you can say all you want, be a tough guy all you want, but you would.
We've seen you around kids.
Right.
I've seen you around kids from your neighborhood.
I'm just being nice to the kids. There's no reason for me to go out and be an ass.
They like you. They stop by your house to see you.
Nobody needs to know the story.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And he lets him in?
No, I didn't let him in.
He talks to him, and they joke around with him and think he's cool.
There you go. Perfect.
Everett just happened to be there one day that they stopped by.
That's okay.
That's right.
Want to know if I could go bike riding?
See? Why do you deny this?
Did I go?
Not that day. I think you already had plans.
It is absolutely two totally different worlds, having a pet and raising a kid.
Not really.
It is.
It's really not.
It is. That pet will never smart off. That pet will never ask for anything. That it's actually, as far as emotions go, a pet is the perfect being.
Yes. But a baby is very much like a pet.
Until it starts to talk.
Until it gets to be about 13. And then
can you imagine me watching television?
Right.
And some 3 or 4 year old kid running around the room, screaming and hollering out of control.
No, I don't think that your child would probably not do that.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
He'd get a coat put on, and then I'd go stick him in the Sub-Zero for about 20 minutes.
No.
Yes, I would.
No. You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Tell him to be quiet. You would discipline them correctly. And you would also put up with the occasional tantrum because you have to. It's just the way it works. What are you going to do? Honestly, you're not going to put him in the Sub-Zero. You got a 4-year-old that's running around the house screaming. He's tired or hungry. That's the way they get when they get tired and they get hungry. You're not going to put him in the Sub-Zero, and you're not going to cook him. You're going to put up with it and go, I hate this moment. But the moments that they look at you and say, I love you, Dad, he makes up for that.
I take him out back.
Mm-hmm.
Let him see the swimming pool and all the lovely, lovely toys that I've glued to the bottom.
Brand new, still in the wrapper.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. Look.
Santa came early, glued all your toys to the bottom of the pool, and then you go get them. Don't forget your coat.
No. Anyway.
All right. Wrong button. Yes, Alan.
I think I know why Gary's calling you a lot right now. Because WWE's coming next month, and he's probably going to already be looking for tickets from you.
Oh, we got some Danny tickets. JD got some ringside. Isn't that what we got in the prize pack?
Yeah, right over here.
Some ringside seats.
Right.
But if Gary wasn't so ugly, I'd have given to him the last time he called.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
All right. Now, this one has the backstage access.
Does it really?
This pair does. We have two different pair. Yeah.
See, Gary wasn't such an ass, these things wouldn't happen.
Yep. Wow. He'd really like to go backstage, I bet.
Oh, Gary? Absolutely. What are we doing, Eddie? All right. Yes, Tanya?
Hey, I was just wondering how you can compare a dog and a child when you've only had a dog.
Because I've seen people with kids. I've seen what kids do. I see how kids act. I see kids, how they react to their parents and what they say. All it's going to take is one time for a kid that I raised up to 13, 14 years old, cop an attitude in my face, and I'm going to beat the hell out of him with a sledgehammer.
I used to feel the same
He's
way.
going to become a plant spike.
That's easy to say.
It's damn easy to say because I'll choke him.
You know you won't.
Yes, I will.
You won't.
You can't tell me.
Trust me. I've wanted to. The cops come out. Then they discuss that with you. Trust me. Ask the Euless police.
They've been out to your house?
Oh, yeah. When Chris was living there?
Did you strangle him?
No.
What happened?
I smacked him.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you hit him hard?
Yeah.
Man, you got a history of that.
On advice of counsel.
I mean, no.
Before you confess to a crime on radio.
That's a bit. No, he actually.
How the rest of the bit play out?
He walked out and he was, you know, a typical teenage thing. And he's like, I'm going to leave. And he walked out in the night. I called.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me, Everett, that JD can't hit his own kid?
No, the authorities frown on that mightily.
You can't discipline your own child anymore?
Well, you can't assault your kid.
Wait, they don't know how he does discipline. Dan Lewis said his dad used to beat him. And that was the way that he...
If he'd called the police on him, they would have been arrested. You cannot assault your own child. Unfortunately, they know that now. They didn't know that then.
So, I mean, if you take a belt to him, he can call the cops?
It depends on the amount of injuries, yes. If he can show injury, probably. It would be a call at that point, I believe.
Judgment call.
Judgment call on the cops.
That's retarded.
It's the truth. So he walked off into the night, and I called the cops just so they could go find him. So he's walking the streets.
What'd he
11
do?
o'clock at night.
What'd he say?
He was going to walk 5 miles to some friend's house at 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember the
Let me turn the mics off. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
You're a fiend.
Not. You get pushed so far in your own home, and you just, that's enough's enough.
Wow.
Razor Ryan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. One day I don't do enough punishment, and the next day I'm
Well, you
evil.
can't do it once and expect it to take care of everything that you didn't do up until that point.
Once.
You hit him more than once?
Quit it. I mean,
wow.
It's discipline daily. But kids are just...
Yeah, it's worked out really
So
good.
you have
He
one.
lies to you, he smokes, and he ain't got no job.
Well, there you go. Some kids are difficult. Others are not. He learns the lessons the hard way. We've had this discussion.
Possibly paddlings leading up to that point where
I didn't raise him up to the point he was 13.
Oh.
He has a lot of other issues
Okay.
with his stepfather.
All right. That chick called back? She didn't? Man, you can't depend on him for nothing.
Stop.
Too lazy to protest. What?
Nothing.
Take these calls and then we'll break. Hi, Neil.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Texas Family Code says you have the right to use corporal punishment to maintain control of your child, which is physical punishment.
So how does that play out, Everett?
Well, you can't.
Spank your child.
You can't do what JD did.
Oh.
You just got to make sure you don't take it over into abuse or assault.
Or through a wall.
All right, Everett. Zip it.
Thanks, Neil.
Mine's of counsel. You shut
Everett's just
up.
he's throwing out examples.
Of what other people might have done.
Right.
Yes.
Certainly nothing you were involved with or any other state or local authorities.
No. And we're called.
Yeah. Did he bring anything up when the cops, did they ever find him?
I believe they did, yes.
Okay. Did he bring anything up?
No.
Okay. So the reason the cops were called had nothing to do with what you did?
No.
He left based on what you did?
Yeah, I called and just said, we have an issue, you need to come document this.
Okay. Hello?
Huh?
Yes?
What?
Who is this?
Chris?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
I want to talk to him.
That's Chris Dale Earnhardt, the little kid that wants the cash for his car.
Come on, Russ, be tough.
Way to go, Mally.
Yes, Chris?
I want to talk about our deal thing.
What deal thing? Chris, you have to go turn the radio down.
Okay. before.
All right. Good.
Don't hang up on him. Damn. Be tough, buddy. Be tough and just get on it. Just tell him. Not going to happen. Not what this is about. I'm not here to write out checks for everybody.
Nothing personal. You just don't like kids.
If I do it for you, I'll still do it for everybody. The answer is no. Thank you for calling, and I appreciate you listening.
If he calls back and if he gets through.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a really good chance he probably won't be able to get through this time, and somebody still maintain employment. So.
Okay.
They can balance it all they want.
Just tell him. Tell him. Put your foot down.
Is it the angry black chick? Yes, P?
I'm not black. What do you want?
Oh. What?
And you can depend on me to put my foot up your ass if you come over here.
You better bring it up.
I better bring it on?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you just going to assume that I'm black?
You sound black.
Really? I
you're
can be
angry.
white and sound like this?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because you sound
I could have
tired.
been raised in the hood.
Quit it.
What? You ain't never seen no white people in the hood?
Mm-mm.
I have.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I have.
The ones you were robbing?
But the ones that I was robbing?
That's Martin. Jesus.
Come over there and rob your ass. You want me to rob you?
I wish you would.
You do? I will.
I wish you would. Show
I
me
will.
the
You
show.
can depend on me to do that for you if that's what you want me to do.
Are you not a black woman? Are you not a black woman?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
You sound Afro-American.
Do I really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I'm flank hair American.
What is that?
That would be what you have atop your head.
Flank hair?
Yeah. Look it up.
I don't want to look it up.
Well, too bad, damn it. Now, what do you want?
You don't want to call me?
You gonna call back? What? I know, and I told you what I had to say. Stop blowing that damn horn in my ear.
Why don't you just turn the radio off? That way you don't have to hear it.
Well, if I wanted to do that, I would have done so. But
well, why don't you do that? Why don't you stop trying to control me and control yourself?
Why? Controlling you is so much more fun.
You're not controlling me.
Oh, really?
All right, everybody turn the radio down. I'm about to nail this bitch.
Well, it's fun to try.
For what?
Because that's what the whole purpose of your show is, for me to try to control you.
Here it comes. Radio's down. Well, let me ask you something.
Please do.
For anybody that left the radio up, I warned you twice. I love this horn.
Yes, you do.
See? Just it goes back to the standard issue chick.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I want to control. Just like the chick I'm not seeing anymore. The one that stiffed me last weekend.
You're not seeing her this week.
I'm not seeing her at all. She's made no effort to apologize.
Well, she did make a little effort.
What?
The DVD, the original Batmobile DVD.
Whoopty.
Well, that's a.
How about an I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry that it ruined our weekend, and I'll try not to let it happen again. I didn't realize it was that important to you. What do I get? I get a, well, if you were expecting me to come back early, I'm sorry that I didn't.
I understand.
And then she drops off a DVD that says, hey, Abby wanted you to have this.
Has she called you in the last 24 hours?
Mm-mm.
No emails?
Nope.
Then you have every right. I'm sorry. At this point.
I'm not gonna negotiate it.
She's mad that you're mad.
She can be mad all she wants. She's the one that did it. Be mad at yourself. You let them do it once, and you set the precedent.
I'm learning that.
They have to know what's important in a relationship, and respecting me and my time is paramount. I care about her a lot, but I'm not going to put up with this.
I agree.
You ever see something funny, Jerry? Eddie? What's your name?
I'm Everett.
I got too many kids. I'm looking straight at Everett, and I'm going, you got a name. I just haven't decided what was assigned to you. Watch this. It'll be good.
Okay.
Yes, Trey?
Would you like some parade update information?
Can you make it quick? We have to break.
Yes.
Okay.
Got you a Careflight jet helicopter?
Oh, did you really?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's cool. I'm so pissed I'm going to miss this.
That's your own fault.
I know. Well, I didn't. Whatever. I didn't know.
And we added 7.
See how he jumps?
And we added 7 departments today, including.
What are we up to now?
39.
Jesus.
This is getting scary. You're a month away.
So that's at least 40 vehicles.
Oh, at least 50.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm saying if each department sends one and some, they have at least.
Plus military, plus a helicopter.
We get a tank yet?
I'm still working on the tank.
But the helicopter's cool. Are they going to run the parade route with us?
They're going to run most of it. They said the parade.
Are they going to be able to land at American Airlines?
They're going to land at American Airlines Center, take off with the parade, and then they will be there land at the end of the parade.
All right, this has officially reached huge.
It's scary.
Yeah. Do we have room at American Airlines, the parking lot?
I've already called them, and they are giving us additional parking lots.
All right.
Because we're going to have 2 choppers, right, that we know of right now.
Right.
And all this other stuff, so.
Still heard nothing from Six Flags. I apologize.
So they're not calling you back?
They're not calling me back.
Well, obviously they're not interested in being involved. We wanted to end the whole parade there, and for whatever reason they don't like the show. They don't want to be involved with the parade.
I guess.
Couldn't see the bigger picture here and go, hey, this is for cops and firefighters and now military. Couldn't see that bigger picture. No. Fine. You do what you want. It's your park. You don't want to be associated with us. That's fine.
I'll have voicemails and emails.
But to spurn the police and firefighters that way, I truly don't understand.
I don't either. And all I said was, you know what? If you don't like the show, that's fine. You got a family image that you want to uphold. That's cool. That's your business. But how about you cough up some tickets and we'll give them to the cops and firemen, and then they can go use them at their leisure.
And their response?
Was none. That's
amazing to me.
It is. I'm surprised. Like I said, any company doesn't like the association. I wouldn't want to associate it with us if I had a business.
No.
Look what goes on here.
Yeah, no.
Nutty. Anything else?
Plano Police Department is now in with 2 units.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Thought yesterday they were out.
They were out, then they said it was really just a clerical error. They normally don't send cars out of the city limits, but when they realized they sent some last year, they were more than happy to participate this year.
Well, then we have almost every major department in North Texas then, except Arlington.
Arlington's the only one that's said no and stayed on no.
Oh, well. I've already said. Okay. Is that it?
So, yeah. Just want to hear the other departments that joined today.
Yes, do that quickly.
Melissa Police Department, River Oaks Police Department, SMU Police Department, CareFlight with a chopper and an ambulance, Cedar Hill Police Department is bringing 2 cars, and the Lillian Volunteer Fire Department is bringing a unit.
Excellent. Who's bringing food today? I'm hungry.
GourmetOnTheGo.com.
How long before it's here?
It should be here any minute.
And what time is the christening?
5:30.
Okay. Oh, we get to see with the baby today.
Yeah. How old's the baby?
5 weeks.
Lucky for the kid.
Why?
Too big to eat.
Jesus. You would need it. I can't wait to see. We should take pictures of you holding this baby. It's just precious.
We got pictures of me holding other kids.
I know. It's sweet.
When you missed up, though, it's just so touching.
Fine, play your games. It's paying for the gas. What gas?
What gas? Well, the cop cars are going to be burning gas. The taxpayers got to foot the bill for them to have their Hero Day parade.
That's right.
Taxpayers, and then who's directing traffic for the Hero Day parade?
What do we need traffic direction for? Why don't we get security while we're at it? It's a cop parade, you donkey turd.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
We're doing we didn't do news.
No.
All right. So we can do that. Hang on, here comes Mr. Trenholm. Yes?
We're in Air Force just confirmed.
They have what kind of vehicle?
They have an SUV with a trailer. It's like the Navy does. It's wrapped and everything. But this is really cool. They have put the paperwork in to do a flyover.
Jesus. You're kidding.
I'm not.
Flyover with what?
F-16.
that a good one?
That's all right. I'm putting my trip off. I'm just canceling my vacation. You are kidding me.
Nope. So we're now at 40 departments.
And an F-16.
And a helicopter.
And a helicopter.
The armed forces involved.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't here ever. We decided to open it up to the military.
Oh, excellent.
The parade. Just in light of things.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense.
Man. This is getting scary.
I got a really nasty idea.
What?
Just take the parade, the tanks and stuff.
Right.
Drive through certain parts of Dallas. And
No. Direct route. Downtown Dallas, right down I-30.
Sure.
Yes. It's a great visual. Can you imagine?
Scare the locals.
Yeah.
All right.
They thought Big Tex was bad.
Oh, man. Just for one TV. All right. Well, good. God bless the U.S. Air Force. All right. Let me know if anything else confirms. Okay. Of course, now it's getting kind of hard to beat an F-16.
Yeah. And a helicopter.
Is that the race car kid again, O'Malley? Really? Is your weekend show taking off?
Just be strong. Tell him.
Yes, Chris?
I'm just wanting to know if y'all want to sponsor me.
Do you have any other sponsors?
I have one, and it's my grandparents.
Uh-huh. How much money do they give you?
They gave me $100.
So why are you asking me for three?
$150 is what I'm asking.
Oh, that's right. You came down. I forgot.
Negotiating.
Look, kid. Hold on.
You were this close. You got to look, kid. That was good. Go ahead. You want to push it, just...
What?
Just talk to him. Just tell him the way it is.
Chris.
Huh? What?
Go.
Hello?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, telephone, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Huh?
We can't do it.
Don't be ugly to him.
I'll be ugly to him. I'm not.
I'll call you later. Okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Why are you avoiding it? You don't want to do this.
I just won't call him.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to be ugly to a kid. That doesn't mean that I like him.
I know. That's fine. I've seen you with babies, though. You're very tender with them.
Because I don't have to keep it.
That's true. But if it was yours...
That's the biggest part. It's the fact that I don't have to keep it. I don't have to put up with it through all its trying times.
Right.
As soon as something breaks on it, I give it away.
Right. But if it was yours, that's what we're talking about. If it was your baby, different deal.
If it was my baby, I would eat it.
No, you wouldn't. You would not like the trying times. Trust me. I haven't liked the trying times raising my kids. But you put up with those.
Well, luckily, I'll never have to cross that path.
You won't. You're right.
Thank God for vasectomies.
You might meet a girl someday that has a kid. And then you'll have to put up with all that same stuff if you're going to stay with her.
Okay. We'll see.
Joy and I spent this last weekend at the beach. We had kids in tow. It wasn't the perfect, crazy, wild single weekend. It was with kids.
Oh, Everett, you'll love this.
Yeah?
You know how JD's kid broke his leg?
Right.
Foot.
Okay. Yeah, his foot.
Yeah?
I have my own theory about it, but here's the best part. They go to Galveston.
Okay.
Chris takes off the cast so he can go out in the ocean walk.
I've called the hospital today. They're going to get back with me.
Uh-huh. And JD still believes that he actually broke his foot.
Well, something happened to his foot.
So? I think it's a sprain. You don't take off a cast if you broke your foot. That's the reason for the cast.
Okay. I don't know until I speak to the hospital.
You're in such denial.
I may be.
I can't believe you still even didn't even question it when he took the cast off. Hey, look at that. Miracle.
Feeling better, son?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a hairline. I don't know until I talk to the doctors.
All right. Let's start with news.
Oh, by the way, you were a little deal yesterday with bringing the Batmobile out to the fraternity house if he straightened up and stopped smoking and got a job.
Let me catch Everett up.
Okay.
Since JD can't handle his own kid, I decided to turn his fraternity against him.
Oh, good.
Against Chris.
Excellent.
I said, if you guys will straighten him up, get him to stop smoking, get him a job, and just overall get him on the right path, I'll come and hang out for the day in the Batmobile.
A little pressure.
Like a sweet deal.
Yeah.
Well, now, they have a counteroffer. They want you to sign something saying you'll actually do that, and you'll do it during Pledge Week.
The hell is Pledge Week? I'm not going to negotiate with a bunch of college turds.
That's what I said. I went, oh, now it's a negotiation.
Yeah, either do it or don't.
I said, he's a man of his word. He'll do it if you'll do it.
Absolutely.
I said, but I've got to see pay stubs, and it's not just one. I got to see pay stubs knowing you have a job, and of course there's no way to tell that he quit smoking.
Is
there a test for nicotine?
I don't know.
Okay. Of course, they could start again the minute the Batmobile's out of town.
What is this? May?
Yeah.
3 months of steady work.
It would be August. Yeah.
As we get into the fall, take the Batmobile out there.
That'd be perfect. That'd get you up to Pledge Week.
Mm-hmm.
When is Pledge Week? I'm not going out for, what is Pledge Week?
It's just when they rush other kids to
I don't know what rush means.
Start of the semester. They get freshmen in.
Try to invite kids to join their fraternity.
Well, what do they want me out there with the Batmobile for that?
Just impressive.
Oh.
It's more impressive if you got a Batmobile sitting out in front of your fraternity house and Russ Martin is there.
Good way to attract quality people to your frat.
Oh. All right. Yeah. September then.
Okay. June, July, August.
Yeah, which means he's going to have to go to work in the next week or so.
Mm-hmm.
I want 3 months of pay stubs. Okay. And I want to talk to the company. I'm not going to sit there and take his word. Oh, you missed this too, Everett?
Yeah.
Chris gets a job at Radio Shack.
Right.
Breaks his foot. Can't go to work. Loses a job at Radio Shack.
Okay.
Personally, I think he broke his foot just so he wouldn't have to go to work.
That was the first thing I thought when you mentioned it.
Right.
Go ahead.
JD calls Radio Shack. They ain't never heard of him.
True story.
Oh, man. Your life really sucks.
It does not suck.
Yes, it does. And you allow it to happen.
Suck. A lot of people have the same issues with teenagers. A lot.
I don't know for an 18-year-old.
A lot of people have the same issues. 18. I've had tons of email from people that have 18, 19, and 20-year-olds have the same problems with. The difference is mine ain't living in my house. A lot of them are.
But somebody you're funneling cash to and helping out.
I'm not funneling cash to.
Yes, you are.
To you.
I've given him money here and there, but I'm not funneling cash. He's not getting an allowance. He's not getting anything. I didn't pay for his education this last year.
Why are we getting an allowance? He's 18 years old.
I'm saying I'm not sending him money.
I didn't get no allowance.
I'm not sending him money on a regular basis.
On a regular basis.
Yeah. I have sent him money for a leadership conference, and last month.
What's he need to go to a leadership conference?
I just sent him. He was doing very well at the time, and I rewarded him.
What is a leadership conference?
It was down. I'm not going to tell you this.
What is it?
It was a week in Austin. Happened to be Mardi Gras week. I found out later.
What do they do at these leadership conferences?
They have seminars, and then they go in.
And you actually, honest to God, think that Chris went and sat at the... What's the matter with you?
I saw the paperwork. I said, I want to see all
You think he went to a seminar?
Yeah.
You can't get him to go to school, and you think he went to Austin to go sit in a seminar?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. What's the matter with me?
It's what?
It was a fraternity-sponsored thing.
What did you pay for this leadership seminar?
$350. But I didn't pay any of his school last year.
$50.
Well, I didn't.
You're the hard ass.
I am. I am. I told him you make it through 1 year and then we'll talk and get everything done.
All right, fine.
All right.
I want pay stubs. I want to talk to who he's working for. I want weekly reports on how he's doing and if he's showing up. And if he's got sick days and he's starting to be undependable, I ain't showing up.
Okay.
When I mean straighten him out, I mean straighten him out all the way, not half-assed.
Okay.
Then I come hang out for a few hours in the Batmobile.
Okay.
Their frat house. But you guys got to start now.
Very generous.
possibly bring both cars, the Batmobile and the Mach 5.
Wow.
See, this way he screws up. They beat him.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Ready to go?
I gave the audio, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's loaded. Oh, let me take this. It's not that kid, right? All right. Yes, Brian?
How's it going, Russ?
Good.
This is Brian Miller. Y'all are talking about babies an awful lot. My wife just had hers 3 days ago.
Congratulations. What'd you have?
A little girl.
Did you eat it?
No, I didn't eat it.
Soft-shell crab?
They look good. They look edible. What? Get off the phone.
Who was that?
My little brother.
What's he want?
Nothing. Use the phone.
Oh.
Last day of school. They gotta go out and party.
Oh.
No, they do look edible. Their fingers especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Oh, I was actually, when the war started and everything, I got laid off, and I was actually seeing maybe y'all could help me find a job.
Hold on a second. What happened?
I don't know. You opened the door for this.
I want to hear how the war ended his job.
What line's he on? That's the wrong one. God, today sucks. How'd the war end your job?
They just started, they just couldn't afford, the business slowed down, and they couldn't afford to pay me.
Well, what kind of job do you want? What makes you think I can get you a job? We don't have any openings here.
No, I don't need a job there.
What do you do?
Office work, administrative assistant, executive administrative assistant.
And what kind of actual duties did you have?
Everything. I just made sure the office ran smoothly. I booked appointments, took all inbound calls, made presentations, everything.
And how long did you do that?
I've done that for about probably 7 years.
College degree?
No.
Graduate high school?
Yes.
What was your GPA?
In high school, I ended at a 3.5. I slacked off a lot at the end.
Yeah. Certainly overlooked that.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't have time to find you. Where am I supposed... Did you look in the paper?
Yeah, I've looked in the paper, temp services, everything. There's too many people out there looking.
How long ago did you lose your job?
About a month ago, 2 months ago.
Hold on a second. Well, I tell you.
I know. I agree.
If I stayed an a-hole all the time, nobody would ask me for anything because they would, this is your fault.
How's this my fault?
I'll send you an email this weekend.
Okay.
Haven't decided yet.
All right. I'll wait. I'll await it.
How much money you want to make?
At least 24 a year. Not a lot.
We paying Trey that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little more than that.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can see how badly he wants his job.
Who, Trey?
Yeah.
Actually, Trey's doing a good job with the police thing. Mm-hmm. We'll get past the parade before we get rid of him.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to go? Who am I supposed to call for you?
You know everybody in Dallas.
I don't know anybody.
You don't.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, great. Now the other kid's on the phone. Now I got everybody coming in and somebody wants money on line 7.
I told you. When you bent the least little bit for the kid.
I didn't give that kid nothing. And if he calls back, I'm going to tell him how those cabbage...
Cows ate the cabbage.
Those people.
Okay. You tell him. I told you to tell him last night.
Brad.
Brian.
Brian. Doesn't make any difference. You're out of work like that manager.
Okay, I'll go by Brad.
Leave your name and phone number, and if somebody calls in, I'll shoot them in your direction.
All right.
So you want to make the mid-20s, and you got 7 years history of doing what?
Office work, executive administrative assistant.
Yeah. Are you any good?
I'm pretty good. Really reliable.
Bunch of sick days?
No, never.
You drink?
No.
You drink?
On the weekends.
All right. Smoke?
Cigarettes.
Anything else?
No.
Shoot?
No.
Toot?
No.
Snort?
No.
Weed?
No.
I thought I'd catch you.
I have a kid now, man.
All right. I'll put you on hold, and Dan will get your phone number.
All right, appreciate it.
All right. give him credit. Anybody else would go, I'd like to start at 50.
Mm-hmm.
God, now I'm doing a job employment.
There you go.
Chris.
Huh?
I ain't got no money for you.
I'm fixing to fax you my report card, okay?
Okay, send it to Greg.
He's got a good report card. Working hard in school.
Just do news.
Okay, I'll do news.
We all right, Eddie? Tough. 407. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105. Did you do a legal ID earlier? KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Joy Internet Service, that's JOI, and by the Texas Department of Transportation. And also by the No Frills Grill. I'm going to be out there tonight from 10 until midnight, 4914 Little Road in Arlington. We got $6 pitchers and drink specials all night long. It's the No Frills Grill in Arlington on Little Road. See you there tonight. Here we go. Friday, May 30th, 2003. Winona Judd is 39 today. Clint Eastwood turns 73 on Saturday. Brooke Shields is 38 on Saturday. Chris Elliott, 43. Johnny Paycheck would have been 65. Lisa Hartman Black, 47 on Sunday. Graham Russell from Air Supply is 53 on Sunday. Morgan Freeman, 66. Pat Boone, 69. And Andy Griffith still kicking at 77. Intelligence officials are considering whether to lower the nation's terror alert level a notch. Government sources say intelligence is being reviewed to see if the alert status should be reduced from the current orange level to yellow. Orange indicates that the Bush administration says is a high risk of terror attack, while yellow means it's simply elevated. Piece of nylon tape looped around the baby's neck, Lacey Peterson's fetus, that is, when it washed up on the...
What?
Yes, they found a piece of nylon tape looped around the baby's neck.
What could that be from just being in the water?
They say it could be.
Rumor has it that it's fashioned into the shape of a noose.
Yeah, when it washed up on San Francisco Bay Beach.
Well, wait a minute. I thought when she went missing, she was still pregnant.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so what does this mean? Did he had her... Well, he couldn't have had her someplace because they would have followed him.
Well, it's a good thing for the defense if it's true. Now, from what I understand, the autopsy report hasn't actually been released, but
leaked.
Yeah, it's presumably leaked by the defense, but it feeds into their theory that this was part of some sort of satanic ritual killing rather than
him doing it.
Yeah.
So how old was the baby?
They never say. They say fetus. So I'm assuming.
Still unborn?
It was unborn.
Well, why would it have something around its neck?
Well, it could have been cut out of her body.
Yeah, I think there was a cut on the baby's abdomen as well.
Correct. Laceration or tear to the tiny body. Also tape on Lacey Peterson's lower torso outside of her clothing when her body was found April 14th, the day after her baby's remains were discovered. Grisly new details emerging about the condition of the bodies could fuel speculation as to whether the baby ever lived outside the womb, which defense attorneys could use to undermine the prosecution's case against Scott Peterson. That's all. It's just getting so weird.
All right, go ahead.
Okie-dokie. No one will ever forget that first night of the war in Iraq when we fired some 36 Tomahawk missiles at the cost of $600,000 apiece on a bunker where we had reason to believe Saddam Hussein was hiding. Since that night, the CIA and the Army have gone over the area with a fine-tooth comb looking for traces of DNA. Now they're saying not only is there no DNA, there was nothing there, no bunker, no nothing. We fired $21 million worth of missiles at dirt. Colonel Tim Madere, who's in charge of the inspections, told CBS News, quote, "When we came out here, the primary thing we were looking for was an underground facility or bodies, forensics, and basically we saw nothing but the giant holes we created."
Do we have to break that bad? All right. We'll come back and finish.
Okay.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Why don't you just take a whiz in it at the same time?
I didn't know.
What do you...
I didn't know. I thought it came with the restaurant. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. I think we have more. Don't
what? You didn't see anybody else wash their hands in the holy water. I'll be God.
It's a little bowl right by the food. Who the hell? Why is it sitting over by the food?
Because we're gonna. First of all, nobody else stuck their hands in it.
Nobody else was standing there, but at the time, but you and me.
Did you know what the water was?
Of course I did. You know
Eddie knows because Eddie did it. I didn't.
The thing's not until 5:30. I didn't know the thing was already here.
The bowl of water was sitting there before the food came in.
I didn't see it.
I've never seen Trey so happy.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I'm sorry.
Do we have more? I watched it in slow motion. He's over here eating the shrimp, and then he's got the salad dressing all over his hands. Sticks his hand in the water bowl.
There's water, there's paper towels, there's stuff to get your hands dirty. Who the hell knew that was what that was?
Everybody but you.
The bowl of water was there when I came in at 3 o'clock.
I didn't see it.
The food didn't come until 20 minutes ago.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Now the kid's going to go to hell, and it's your fault.
It's not either. It's just salad dressing.
It's so potent. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. In fact, I locked up. I couldn't say, don't.
All right. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do. I can't change it. If I can filter it, I'll filter it.
Do we have some in the building? Yes. Doesn't it work? You can add more water to holy water?
Yeah, in fact, the bowl was just tap water, and I poured holy water into it.
But at that point, it all became holy water.
It all became holy water. From the Vatican. This is the stuff we got straight from the Pope.
Happy?
I didn't do it on purpose.
That makes it even worse. Had you done it on purpose, that would have been funny.
No, it would have been rude to do it on purpose.
Yes, Bradley?
Russ,
yes.
What's going on? You talking about driving tanks through urban neighborhoods?
I never said anything about that. I just said drive through certain parts of town.
Certain parts of town.
Yeah.
Well, what parts of town are you talking about, Russ?
Where do you live?
Fairport.
There.
Well, Russ.
Yes.
Why don't you bring Dan and Eddie and Trey on? And y'all always talk about how many guns and what y'all got.
Mm-hmm.
Come to the hood and we'll show you what guns are.
We can come through.
Come on through.
On the 28th.
On what?
Wait for us in the next month.
Yo, why don't you come on the 15th?
No. Not prudent.
Oh, we'll have
We got to go to the Vatican so JD can crap in something.
Stop it.
We're out of town that day.
Quit it.
You floated turd to baptism.
I did not. One little...
You stuck your fingers in holy water.
I know.
Ever seen you wash your hands in a bowl?
I was done.
I don't think anybody's with you on this one.
Probably not. Never on my side.
All right. Pick up where you left off, if you would.
Sure. 5 years ago, Crystal of East Hampshire, Massachusetts, moved back in with her parents. She was 19, single, and pregnant. Her parents had converted her old bedroom into an office for her father, one complete with a computer and a webcam. But she slept there anyway. One day, Crystal noticed that the webcam was pointed strangely right at her bed. Kind of freaked her out a little bit, so she called one of her computer friends to come over and check out her dad's computer. They discovered 1,000 pictures of Crystal, none of them with her clothes on.
Yummy.
She was always nude or getting dressed.
How old is she?
Undressed. She was 19 at the time.
Okay, yummy.
Quit it. And it's gross. It's her dad.
You stuck your hands in holy water.
You have no room to talk about anyone.
I have room to talk about this is nasty. Anybody could do the holy water thing. This is purposely taking pictures of your daughter naked. These were her dad's. They were all on her dad's computer.
Stepdaughter?
No.
Regular daughter?
It says regular daughter.
Oh, that's nasty.
Now get this. Crystal went to the police and they told her Dad hadn't committed any crime because there's no state law against taking photos of an adult without their knowledge. The father still has his computer, all the pictures, and Crystal's mom has filed for divorce and kicked him out of the house.
Hold on a second. Is it Ronnie? Yeah. Yes, Ronnie?
Hey, what is it, Russ?
Yeah.
Man, I want 2 quick really things. First of all, give the kid this money. I work with these kids every Friday and Saturday night. It'd be cool to see a car going around with the RMS logo.
Wait a minute. Is that how he got a hold of me, is through you?
No, not at all.
Well, how unusual that somebody that runs at a track that you work at on the weekends would happen to email me for money or call me for money.
I have no idea who this kid is. I mean, they have a 12 to 16-year-old division, and these little turds are nuts. Their parents put them in a car and think they're the next Dale Earnhardt Jr. or something. But it's really cool. I mean, it really is. It's really cool. It'd be cool to see like a...
How many people go out to these events?
Well, last week at Kennedale, man, it was packed full. They had campers, trailers, everything out there. Free barbecue, free beer. It was unreal. I mean, yeah, these rednecks pack them in. But it is cool. I mean, it's $150 for the kid. It's no big deal. And these kids are excitable. They get out there. And, I mean,
it's amazing how it's no big deal to spend my cash.
Right, of course.
Well, it's $150. It's just a 12.
It's a lot of money to me.
How much you putting in, Ronnie?
I ain't paying to see these kids goes around,
But Russ should.
Yeah. Oh, these kids are nuts, though, Russ. You got to see, they're 12 to 16, and they drive like, I mean, who would put a 12-year-old
I'm going to hit Ronnie with the horn.
Okay.
Who would do what?
Who would put a 12-year-old in a car to go round and round in a quarter-mile track?
I don't know.
Well, they're nuts, but... God, I'm getting one of them. Anyway, what I was calling about, man, is I found this new website.
I forgot I could feed it through the phone without actually having the mics on. Yeah. Do what, Ronnie?
I'm calling about this website that I come across, man. You got to check out.
What?
It's trickslips.com.
What is it?
It's brilliant. It's these people send you actual like bank account and ATM receipts, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really cool. You got to check it out. Hey, you take one. Suppose they give you a whole list of things, man. That you go in to impress chicks. If you're at a bar, you like pull a piece of paper out of your pocket, write your phone number on it, and hand it to them. It's impressive. It's just like a...
You're a little late, Ronnie.
Shut up.
You're a little late.
Shut up.
I'm not going to shut up. Somebody's selling this crap now?
Oh, it's brilliant. I wish I'd have thought of it.
Sorry, you're a little late. Russ thought of it years ago. He used to he goes by the ATM. We're going out, he goes by the ATM, and he does the available balance thing, where it prints out how much money you got in the bank, and then he uses those when people ask him for business cards. He writes his number down on them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he takes the account that has the most money in it and does about 5 or 6 of those.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Impress the chicks. They call you back.
Absolutely.
You don't need trick slips. He uses the real thing. Of course they call you back.
What's wrong with that?
That's cheesy.
It is not.
First time you did that, I what are you doing? Stop. So you need to stop and get some cash? I got cash. He goes, no, I'm getting it. What are you getting?
I gotta check my balance.
Yeah, I check my balance 7 times. He slits it and writes his name on him.
Russ knows what he's doing. Large amounts of cash.
Unbelievable.
Very attractive.
So cheesy.
You don't have to play any games or anything. Hey, let me just give you money. When you dig through your wallet like you go, what is this? Oh, what is that? I don't know what this is. I just write on the back of it. It's dark. I can't see what it is.
First time you did that, I couldn't believe it.
So this guy's got a website?
Yeah. Yeah, they sell them right off the website.
How much?
I thought it was brilliant.
What's it called? Slip what?
No, it's a trick slips.
Oh.
And it even gives you excuses if you get caught at it. It's great.
Kick your pickups into hyperpoon mode. Sample. Oh, that's a good one. That looks real. Available balance, $373,000. I guess that would work.
That's funny. They stole your idea.
I don't see a price thing. What are they selling them for?
I didn't go into the price thing with it. I just sat there and thought it was a brilliant.
Oh, I found it. 20 slips are $10. 40 slips are only like $12, $13. Oh, you can even pick how much money you want each slip to say, either $378, $158, or $78,000.
Yeah,
oh, that's hilarious.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Always worked for you.
Not all of us can use our actual receipts.
All right. Thanks, Ronnie. See you later. I ain't giving that kid no money either.
That's great.
Or I do it. I just leave the deposit, not a deposit slip, the receipt thing, either in the center console in the cup.
Because you know they're going to look.
Yeah. Or you just leave it laying on the seat.
Mm-hmm. Or if you get her to the house, you put it laying on the dresser because you know.
Well, if you get them that far, you don't need to do it. I do it just to be irritating.
I know. I've seen you in action.
It's almost a surefire way to get the bitch to call you back.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you want to go out with them or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a little cheesy, but it worked. It worked for you.
You may print you some up?
Sure, they have your name on them, though. Didn't you even leave one of those, like, laying near one of, like, Ron and Don's office one time? Just to piss them off. Just like you dropped it. You are such a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also peed in their office.
Yes, you did.
Yes. That's what happens when you leave your door unlocked.
Yeah. That's just cold.
It's right after that day where, Don. Who was the one that talked the most on the air?
Don was the loud one.
One with the great big guns, the muscles?
Guns boy.
My guns.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go to the gym and work on my guns. Guns.
Yes.
He was giving Cindy Coyle, who had cancer at the time.
Yes.
Giving her grief over some jackass promotion that was going on for him. I think it was his stupid-ass bike ride. I don't even know what the hell it was. But he was having a fit because things didn't work out exactly the way he wanted, which didn't need to work out that way anyway. Mm-hmm. And he's screaming at this chick who didn't have to be at work anyway, who just came in from having chemo and went, all right, that's it. I can't whoop his ass, but I can get in his office.
Yep.
And I took a bunch of vitamins, too, before I did it. So it was that great big stinky whiz. Hated those punks.
Yep.
Makes me sick to see them doing well in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, they're really climbing the ladder.
All right, where we leave off?
I have more stories here.
All right, go ahead. How are you doing, Eddie? Go ahead.
One David Horton, 24 years of age, was wanted for parole violations. Then he was out running around. He thought maybe he'd taken a Reds game, May 7th, actually. Then he decided, well...
You washed your hands in Jesus Christ holy water.
I know. I said I was sorry. I didn't know it. Why is that sitting by the food with napkins right by it? It looks like a bowl. Shut up out there. Jesus.
The bowl was sitting there for over an hour.
I didn't.
And then the food came from whoever brought it today. I forget. I brought it in here so Eddie could have some shrimp. Next thing I know, you're doing Lloyd Bridges in the holy water.
So I'm sorry. Nothing I can do. I can't change it. I didn't know. It appeared to be a finger bowl.
Have we ever had a finger bowl in the past?
We've never had this restaurant in the past. I thought maybe that's a very classy way to let people clean up.
Have you ever seen a finger bowl that big?
Yeah. It was a bunch of people.
Where? At the Roman Catholic Church?
One David Horton, 24 years of age, wanted on parole violations, decided maybe he'd taken a Reds game on May the 7th, and he decided that would be a good place to kiss his girlfriend on the kiss cam. Well, the problem was his parole officer was also at the same game, saw him on the kiss cam, he's back in prison. May go down for 18 years for one kiss. Mavericks and their logic-defying playoff run were less than a quarter of a way, then poof, the season was over. Final score last night, 90-78, Game 6, lost to the San Antonio Folks. Let's see here, stunned to a stunned American Airlines center. That looked like a good game, too, at the beginning. Man, I thought they were going to do it.
Do what?
Mavericks fell apart at the end. There was about 6 minutes left, and they were ahead, and they just...
Oh, I saw part of that. I stopped by someplace last night, and they had the Mavericks game on, and I think... At the time I was there, it looked like were they ever like 20 points ahead?
They were,
I think 17.
15, 17 a point.
Okay.
One point.
So they were a pretty good ways ahead.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this thing's wrapped up. And then, I don't know, half an hour later, I hear everybody at the end of the bar moaning, because I guess they lost.
Yeah.
How much did they lose by?
I couldn't believe it.
12, 13 points.
Yeah, it was 90-78. 22 points. Or 12 points. But, it's like I walked away and did something else, came back, and they're interviewing the San Antonio guys, and they're happy. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they brought a guy off the bench that doesn't really play a whole lot, and he shot 4 3-point shots in a row and just completely turned the game around with about 5 minutes left.
Do they think any of this had to do with Dirk not being in there?
Oh, I mean,
is that obvious? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a leading
I don't know. Since I don't watch the game, I don't know how much he adds. All I know is I keep hearing that name.
Well, he's the leading scorer and the leading rebounder for the Mavericks.
It was a low-scoring game overall, 90-78.
So does this mean they're out?
They're done.
Done.
Okay.
So sports talk stations officially have nothing to talk about. Over the weekend.
According to the ratings last month, it looked like they had anything there either. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Because they don't have sidekicks that wash their hands in holy water.
I said I was sorry.
You know what? Why don't you just go all the way? Why don't you set the bowl on the floor and just spread your cheeks and shove a log in it?
No.
Can't you just hear Pontius Pilate apologizing for the crucifixion? You know, gee, I'm really sorry about Christ and all.
That's not that big of a damn deal.
You just washed your hands in holy water.
I know, but I didn't know. It's not like I took a crap.
Why not just go all the way? Why don't you pinch one off in there?
I don't want to.
Then when I'm dabbing the water on the kid's head, I'll just use your grunt.
I had no intention.
Use it as a little dauber.
No intention of being disrespectful.
JD, that's holy water.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a butt bowl.
Looked like an outhouse.
All right.
The bowl that had water in it. Thought I could grunt.
May I continue?
Sure.
Driving over the weekend, you may want to avoid, in fact, you definitely want to avoid I-30, Interstate 30 at Oakland Boulevard. They're going to be closed over the weekend while construction crews tear down a bridge. Both eastbound and westbound traffic will be routed onto the service roads. That starts at 6 p.m. Saturday night, and lanes will start being reduced at 4:30. It turns out the recipient of a mean-spirited email, supposedly from Mariah Carey's website, was the victim of a cyber squatter, but it hasn't stopped the singer from reaching out to one of her fans. The diva pop star called 10-year-old Michelle Katz at her home Thursday to rectify the situation that neither she or her website had any involvement in. The grandmother of Katz wrote Carey on what she thought was her official website with a special request. Since the singer recently canceled a concert in St. Paul, the grandmother, Dee Hofflin, was off by one letter when she typed Carey's web address. Ended up on a cyber squatter site and a Carey imposter. And we have audio if you care.
We have time for it? Okay, yes.
Finding Nemo opens up in theaters today. The computer
Finding who?
Nemo.
Never mind.
Computer-animated film follows the comedic and eventful journeys of two fish. Here in cut number one is Ellen DeGeneres, who provides the voice of Dory. She says she's sorry about speaking like a whale in the film.
Speaking whale is, and I want to apologize to all the parents out there that, because the kids are going to be walking around the house speaking whale all the time now, and they're not going to like me. But it's hard. It hurts your throat, actually, and it's quite a face that I make when I speak whale. But to be able to go to work and speak whale and get paid for it, you know, it brought out the child in me, which was a fun thing.
Here we go. Scene, cut number two, rather, is a scene from Finding Nemo in which Nemo finds himself in an aquarium full of fish.
Do you know where my dad is?
Honey, your dad's probably back at the pet store.
Pet store?
Yeah, you know, like, I'm from Bob's Fish Mart.
Pet Palace. Fisherama.
Mail order.
eBay.
So, which one is it?
I'm from the ocean.
Ah, the ocean. The ocean! Ah! He hasn't been decontaminated yet.
There we go. That's Finding Nemo this weekend. Cut number three, Mark Wahlberg was asked if he enjoyed...
Now I want to sit here and listen to more cartoons. Is that all you got?
No, I don't.
You got any Space Ghost?
I have The Italian Job, which opens up in theaters this weekend.
I want to hear Frankenstein Jr.
I don't have it. I have The Italian Job. Mark Wahlberg was asked if he enjoyed attending high-performance driving school to learn the stunt driving necessary for The Italian Job.
Hong Kong Phooey?
No.
Yeah, when I wasn't throwing up in the passenger seat of a Mini, I was fine. I loved, driving and, doing my own thing, but... I'm no stunt guy or, macho man with something to prove. I'd rather have my stunt guy in there.
No, but you're quite articulate,
You want to hear a scene from The Italian Job?
I'd love to.
Mark Wahlberg, which is Charlie, confronts his ex-partner, who's Edward Norton. Got number four.
Guy from The Honeymoon?
No.
Same old Steve, huh? Always thinking defensively. That's why you're always number two.
How do you figure that?
You got no imagination. Couldn't even decide what to do with all that money. You had to buy what everybody else wanted.
Oh, well, try this on in your imagination, okay? That gold is already gone.
That's bull, Steve.
No, really, it's over, Charlie. I'm trying to move the last 2 bricks. You want to come after me over a couple of lousy bricks? I mean, really, be my guest. Really, but you're off to a bad start, Because you just blew the best thing you had going for you. You just blew the element of surprise.
Surprised?
There he is. Knocked him off his chair.
Good.
Surprised? There's news and information and some frivolity brought to you by Lone Star Park. Eddie's going to be out there tomorrow from 1 to 3 in the Courtyard of Champions. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3 to talk at Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
The water has been cleaned. It's now holy water again.
All right.
Try not to do anything in it.
I won't.
I just, as you're going to stick your fingers in it the first time, now I know what Trey feels like. You have all this going on at once, and you see the fingers going down towards the holy water.
Well, your fingers are going to be in it. I know my hands were dirty, I know.
And to see what you're going to do when Jesus comes.
What does that mean?
Who knows?
I won't do anything.
Hey, John, here comes Jesus. Why don't you go?
God almighty. I can't believe you even said that.
Hi, Gail.
Hi.
How are things?
Oh, just fine.
What do we have traffic-wise?
Oh, big old backup in the Mid-Cities and Fort Worth area. And this look at it brought to you by Blockbuster and Tylock Eye and Laser. On westbound I-30 in Dallas at Sylvan, there's a stalled car blocking the left lane. Traffic's backing up into downtown. On southbound 35 Simmons at Market Center Boulevard, there is an accident in the center lane. Now, in Fort Worth, on westbound I-30 near Cook's Lane, there's a semi that was all jackknifed and a smashed up pickup. The semi's gone, but the pickup's still blocking the right lane. There's almost a 9-mile backup all the way to Northwest 19th Street in Grand Prairie. This also brought to you by Geico Direct. Geico Auto Insurance, they get the ball rolling on your claim the moment you call. Even in the middle of the night, call 1-800-947-AUTO. Geico Direct, the sensible alternative. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, the Talk It Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. It's going to be lovely tonight. 73 and clear for the overnight low, and almost 90 tomorrow. Not like it was today. They say we could actually break 100 before it's over with. We're at 97 degrees currently. Live 105.3, the Talk It Rocks, Texas.
This summer's going to suck.
Why? Oh, because it's hot so early.
Yeah. Last year we skated.
We had one day last year over 100 degrees.
That was it?
One.
Yeah, last year summer just kind of faded in and faded out. Wasn't really that bad. Yes, Mr. Trenholm.
Just going to tell you we have had 2 more departments join the parade. Parkland Hospital Police and Briar Oaks Fire Departments. We're now at 42 departments.
Well, Trey's right. He said last night, we'll probably hit 50 agencies. They're back from Houston?
It's still working up the chain of command, but they said so far it looks good.
Did you tell them that we're trying to find a place for their officers to stay in town?
Yes.
All right.
So,
are you working on that, finding a hotel?
I have, it looks like I found a hotel, so yes.
Okay.
We will definitely have arrangements for any out-of-town agencies where they can, have a free place to sleep.
Yeah, I just don't want a bunch of cops driving from San Antonio, Austin, whatever, and then having to immediately turn around and come back. Because, the departments weren't going to put up
of course not.
A hotel. We get anything else? We got the F-16 and the helicopter?
Working on a tank.
I think after a tank, we pretty much covered it all.
I believe.
Well, and you've got the Navy SEAL dune buggy, too, so.
And that's armed, right?
Yes.
Incredible.
Cool. What time is the christening? What time are they bringing the kid in?
They're supposed to be here at 5, and I told them it'd be about 5:30.
Okay. Is the keyboard all set up?
It is.
Did engineering set it up?
Set it up. We tested it out.
Sound good?
Sounds good. In stereo.
Perfect. Chris from BurtBiz found a keyboardist to play, so I don't have to use recorded music.
Oh, beautiful. Great. Yeah. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Thank you. You're doing a fine, fine job. All right.
Yes. In case you care, we just clicked over to 100 degrees. Officially at DFW.
Really?
Yeah, I know you don't care. I just thought I'd bring it up. It's hot. It's our first 100-degree day.
Wow.
It's early in the season.
Then I'll say it again. Wow.
All right. Sorry I brought it up.
I'll even give you a Marty Griffin wow.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you. You're welcome. Is he still on the air at KRLD?
I believe he is, yeah, in the evenings.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, I was wanted to tell you that I would do anything to get those Raw tickets, WWE Raw tickets.
Like what?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm like the number one wrestling fan.
I don't think you are.
I think I am.
I bet you're not.
I've been watching it since I was 5 years old. I mean, I'm 21 now, and I'm like, I know everything that is in wrestling.
Well,
I'll even challenge Gary, whatever his name is, to like a trivia game or something for the tickets.
I think Gary would probably want to take you down for him.
I don't think he can.
Are you a big guy?
Somewhat.
How big are you?
I'm about 6'1", 200.
What is Gary still at, like 230?
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Thank you. We don't really have tickets, do we?
No.
Okay. Yes, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll take Gary down for those tickets.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Ass whippings for Gary.
Anything for those tickets.
Would you let me your hair?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Didn't even hesitate.
There is really nothing else that anybody can do that's going to shock me anymore after the whole Eddie thing in the toilet and the squeezing and I really think the point where they stuck their head in the murky water and made motorboat noises with their mouths.
Right.
That was the point where what else can you do short of, amputation of stuff?
Yeah.
These people were making motorboat noises in doo-doo water.
Just for VIT passes.
Yeah.
Waiting in line.
People pissed off that they couldn't get here quick enough to stick their head in a toilet with doo-doo water.
Yes. Sorely disappointed.
You said I could cut it. In fact, too many people showed up, and we only said, 4 or 5 people can do it, and the other 7 or 8 were pissed. You said if I drove up here, I could stick my head in the doo-doo water. Well, you can. I made tickets for you.
It's getting freaky.
Eddie, go find the keyboardist and find out how long it's going to take him to set up the keyboard. Because I want to hear it before we actually do the ceremony later, the christening. What is this going to make? 3, 4?
At least 3 that I remember. Possibly 4.
I'm surprised nobody else in this market's doing christenings. Doesn't it shock you?
Yes. Absolutely. Matter of time.
Matter of time, exactly.
Or at least a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Wendy?
Russ,
Yes, ma'am.
I just looked at your website for the first time.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, you are butt ugly.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
in the hell can you talk to and treat women the way you do
Yes, ma'am.
looking like that?
Yes, ma'am. And you know what?
What?
I can have any woman I want.
You can't have me.
I don't want you.
There's no way in hell I'd give you the time of day.
I want you not. There's nothing in me that desires you. I find
yes?
you not desirous.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Let me come show you what you
I'd rather not see anything. I have no desire to see you. I don't want you.
You want me because...
I don't want you. I can have any woman that I want, and I don't want you.
But you want me.
I don't want you.
You just don't want to see what you can't have.
I don't want to see you because I don't want you.
You want me.
I don't want you.
You want me.
I do not.
Come on, give me your address.
I don't want you up here.
You want...
I don't want you. I don't even want you to have my address. If I can't have her, why she want to come up here?
To show you what you're missing. And to throw herself on you.
Yes. I remember the last chick that came up here. She was the one that kept calling me little man.
Well, I remember that one, yeah.
You tell you something, little man, and then she shows up. She was the one that wrestled Gary.
Yeah.
She's a little firecracker, but she was butt ugly.
I still couldn't believe it when we looked out that window and went, tell me, dear God, that's not her.
She stood outside the studio audience window. I mean, she was kind of height, weight proportionate, but No, actually, she wasn't, because she had great big hips, and she crammed that big fat ass in a pair of mountain
Rocky,
whatever. And as she stands out in the studio audience area, so we can see, she holds her arms out as to present herself like, see?
Like the circus performers do, right? After they do something, ta-da, here I am.
Now what? How do you answer this? I want to see her take those pants off.
With a shoehorn.
Jaws of life.
Yes. What do you want now?
You want me.
I don't want you.
You want me.
Go away.
You want me.
I want nothing to do with you.
I'm going to come.
I don't want you to come up here. I find you just over the phone, ooky, and quite undesirous.
But wait till you see me in person.
I have a feeling that my thoughts will be only magnified.
You're going to be begging.
I don't want you.
You do.
Why don't you just accept it? I don't want you. I can have.
That's that adamant about not wanting me wants me.
No, it's not. I don't want you.
You want me.
I want you.
You want absolutely. All right, when?
Well, if you find me so what's the word? Horrendous. Why would you want me to see you?
Because I want to prove that you want me. But
I don't want you.
Me. You want me.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
You can't win this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I'm strong-willed. That's why you want me.
All right.
You want me?
No. Has it dawned on anyone else? Coming to work now, seems like as soon as we come in through the door, this has really become Rod Serling-ish.
Very, very odd. It's not even just in the door.
Oh, no.
It's in real life day to day when you meet them in person and you're in places.
That's the weirdest part.
Like what?
Well, just being out there, I had a trial the other day, and I was kind of hard on a couple of police officers. I think cross-examination being what it is, it's kind of your job. And
What'd you say to them?
Well, I ask questions.
Well, what questions do you ask?
Well, just about, I can't go into the details of the questions.
Why not?
Because I can't. And
Why?
It's not germane to the story, for one thing.
Well, I'd like to know what you say to the cops to undermine their authority.
I don't try to undermine their authority. I just try to trip them up. And
okay.
When?
I just try to get to the truth.
So why can't you tell me what the questions are?
Well, because...
Is this part of your secret formula?
Absolutely.
All right.
Trade secret. Proprietary information.
All right. So you're pounding the cops on the stand.
Well, yeah.
And you're just doing it because that's your job to defend your client to the best of your ability.
Right. It's nothing personal.
Even though that's probably showing a lot of disrespect for the officer that's a sworn peace officer who puts his life on the line every day.
No.
All right.
Thanks for the irrelevant aside, nevertheless.
No. Go ahead, Finn Master. Sharkman.
At any rate,
yes,
I come out in the hall and there are three cops out there and they go, "Hey, the rock and roll attorney," and start. It's just really strange.
Are these the cops that you just pounded?
Yes.
Oh.
It was. I mean, they were very nice to me, and it was really cool, but it was just bizarre.
Lady, I don't want you.
I want Trey to give me your address so I can come up and find you. And you're going to want me.
I don't want you. I won't want you then.
Yes, you will. I'll make you want me. And then I'm going to tell you can't have me, and it'll drive you crazy.
Okay. Hold on. O'Malley, give her the address. Hey. Not this one. Yes, David.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you need to tell this girl, with enough Long Island iced teas, you can have anybody you want. Invite her up there, open up the bottle of Jack, let her play her little games. Sooner or later, she'll just give in.
I know she wants.
Yeah, absolutely.
She wants to come up and she wants to be had. She's just a little slut. Slut's the frequency, right?
Right.
Yeah, she's just a little slut.
She's trying to play this reverse psychology thing on you. If I tell him no, he'll say yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have me. Yeah. There's no way that you could. There's nothing you could do to win over this body.
Give up.
Well, I give up now. I'd rather go try and win the thing at the state fair where you shoot the star out.
If she's looked at your website, she's seen some of the women you have had.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll be one of the first to admit I got no business being with any of them, and it pisses those chicks off that I am.
Right.
Hey, man, more power to you.
Thank you.
More
David.
power to you. Hey.
Yes. What's a cop want? Hold on. Eddie, what did it say on the keyboard?
Take a couple of minutes.
That's it?
That's it.
So I could do it like during this next break?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, here's one of your former cops that you've worked over on the stand.
Oh, I didn't work anybody over.
Officer John?
Yes.
Have you actually been in court with Everett before?
That was my first time this week. Yes, it was.
Okay. How was he? Was he disrespectful?
Well, actually, that friendly exchange we had was before the cross-examination.
Ah.
Oh, I know which one you are.
What, you left that out of the story.
Well, we're still friends, though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's all in the line of work, I guess.
It's all part of the job, right?
But
I sleep well at night and wonder how he does sometimes.
Oh, now, John.
What?
Be tested.
All part of the job.
Was he ugly to you on the stand?
No worse than any other. It was almost fun. It's a cat and mouse game, and of course it's, I don't know, it's interesting.
Okay.
Well, we had a good time, though, right?
Yeah, well, did we get a verdict back on that? I hadn't heard back yet.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Well, damn.
Darn the luck, John. Better luck next time.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right.
See, he still likes me.
Yeah, okay. All right, take this call, and then we're going to break and get that keyboard set up in here. We'll do the christening and get that kid out. Yes, Michael?
Yeah, I had a question for Everett.
Yeah, I had.
I was pulled over a couple days ago, and when the officer clocked me, he was driving, and I've heard that's illegal in Texas.
Hold on a second, Michael. Unplug it! Okay.
No, it's not.
I can hear that electric guitar, the neon thing, through Everett's mic.
It only comes through his mic.
And I'm trying to mouth to you, unplug it.
Point at it and go, make that little unplugged noise.
I did this.
I can't read your lips.
Everett, what am I saying?
Well, he knows
unplug it.
now.
See? What was the question, Michael? Why don't you go out front and wait for Jesus? Work up a honker.
He's not coming.
You certainly don't want to miss him.
No.
Wash your hands in the holy water.
I won't miss him.
Why don't you go do a farmer hanky on Jesus in case he stops by?
Quit it. Sacrilegious. I'm not sacrilegious. I didn't know it was a holy water. Put a sign on it.
It's got one on it now, so you don't stick your big clams back in there. Yes, Michael? What was the question again?
What's that?
What's the question again?
Yeah.
The answer is it's illegal. I mean, it's not illegal.
What was the question?
The question was, can police be driving and clock you? And the answer is yes. They can pace you.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
They've done that in the past.
Sure, no.
Just because they have radar now doesn't mean that they can't pace you. Yeah.
Right. That's perfectly acceptable.
Yes.
He was coming the opposite direction.
Oh. He was clocking him in the other direction.
That's okay. The guns, from what I understand, have
No, I know.
sort of a fork that basically helps account for their speed as opposed to your speed.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you asking me, can a cop use a radar and clock you?
Yeah, driving.
Yeah, those radars are set up to subtract the speed of the cop car and tack yours on.
Right.
Okay.
What do you think? They could only clock you sitting on the side of the road?
That's what I've heard. They can only clock you when they're standing somewhere.
No, they accommodate.
We've broken the math barrier, and cops can actually add and subtract speeds. I know. It's
All right. Well, then I'll be sending you my ticket.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Break here? Please. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right, 5:13. J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Trey Trenholm, Gail Lightfoot with traffic. Did you tell me your name earlier? Chuck? Who do you play with?
Maylee Thomas.
Do you really? Oh, that's how you know Chris, because he does sound for Maylee Thomas. He sent me one of her CDs once.
She's very good. I've seen her several times.
She's the thing I heard was very gospel-ish. I mean, it's not gospel music, but it sounded like she wanted to. She could go play at a Pentecostal church.
Yeah.
Where is she? Is she in town?
Next month.
Where's she playing?
Sambuca.
Where's that?
Over in Addison. Sambuca and Addison.
Is that on Beltline?
Right off Beltline. Beltline and Quorum or Beltline and Addison Road, something like that.
Well, it was very kind of you to come up.
Well, thanks very much.
You ever do any church settings?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, do you really? Mm-hmm. Where do you play?
Sunday over in Garland.
Well, good. This should work out well. Yes. Are there hand signals that you need from me to up, down, or you just...
Whatever you like, I'll follow you.
You can read it?
I can read it.
Dude, this is going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Yes, Amy?
Russ Martin, you fascist bully boy, why do you support the police so dogmatically, so vehemently, without question?
Why not? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, why not?
Well, because I'll tell you what, give the police credit where it's due. But most officers act as nothing more than revenue agents for the cities that they work in. They rather issue traffic tickets than run down child molesters. And why? Because it's more profitable to issue traffic tickets and to seize property from drug raids. Although most officers themselves are drug addicts and drunks, but they'll arrest you if you're driving under the influence.
Mm-hmm. What did you get stopped for?
No, I haven't. Actually, I've been a victim of violent crime. And while in the emergency room, the detective was a complete and utter fascist. And because I was in shock and not answering his questions quick enough for him, he was rolling his eyes, sarcastic sighs, cowboy cop, MF. And let me tell you something else about cops.
Yes, go ahead.
They're ill-educated white trash. The majority of police officers are idiots. Yeah, they can
And what makes you think they're ill-educated? I think most departments you have to have at least 2 years of college.
Have you ever been pulled over by one of these yeehaws? They can't even string an intelligent thought together.
I don't know. Hold on a second. Everett, you deal with cops all the time in the courtroom. Do they sound like yeehaws?
Absolutely not. They're very bright. They're very articulate for the most part. And,
Oh, give me a
Well, no, it's true. The police that I talk to are not happy about the system that's in place or has been in place in Dallas with regard to having a disproportionate number of points assigned to writing traffic.
You don't have to justify any of this. She's just
It's revenue. That's what the police are there for, revenue. And let me ask you something. If a police officer is in uniform, actually a police officer is supposed to be on duty 24 hours a day. I tried to report a drunk driver that hit a car to a police officer in uniform, and he threatened to arrest me. These are the people that protect and service. They don't protect and service.
And why would he threaten to arrest you?
Because.
Sweetie, I'm not going to play this story of you leave something out and we guess what it is. What else did you do? You don't go up and report a DWI and the cop locks you up.
He just got off his shift. He was at his apartment complex. He heard a loud crash. That was the drunk driver hitting another car. He walked out, as many other curious people did. I pulled up. I tried to give him the info. I had the license plate number.
Well, you know what? If they're so stupid and they don't do anything, what are you bothering him for?
Well, I tell you, I will never, ever, ever report anything.
Well, good. Then you know what? Then you never have to deal with them again. They don't have to deal with you, and everybody walks away happy.
Anytime you're on the road, you have to deal with them.
Have you watched the news recently with regard to Iraq? If you have, then you know what it's like to live in a society without a police force. Civil unrest.
No, that's what she wants. She wants.
And yet, you must question those who provide you with it. It's not a case of, I provide you with safety, therefore I'm
Sweetie, let me explain it to you this way. If all cops were asses and they were all idiots, this society would have turned itself upside down years ago.
Russ, where do you live?
It doesn't matter where I live. I've lived in Pleasant. You what? Hey, shut up. You going to ask a question? You want an answer?
Yes, Russ.
All right. You can sit on hold and think about what you just said to me. I've lived in Pleasant Grove. I run the streets of Pleasant Grove. Right. I run with some tough crowds.
Not really.
Yes, I did.
When?
One of the biggest gangs in southeast Dallas.
No, you didn't. Really didn't. Bet you did live in Pleasant Grove.
I did.
I know.
One of the roughest parts of town.
It is.
I ain't got no name for the gang yet, but I'll think of one.
I understand. You may not want to give it out. Anonymity and all.
No, but I got the tattoo.
Okay. Where's the tattoo?
Can I show you?
Okay.
What difference does it make where I live?
If you ever live in a bad neighborhood, you will understand.
I lived. Hey, what did I just tell you? I've lived there. What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? At least I question the system.
Well, you question it all you want, but I'm not going to sit there and damn an entire system because there's 3 or 4 a-hole cops. Isn't it funny you don't like all of them? You're going to sit there and tell me if every cop was inept?
Everyone I've met.
Okay, and you've met every police officer in North Texas?
No.
Okay, then. Well, then you know what? Why don't you do a little bit? Why don't you do? Shut up! I'm not gonna negotiate with you. Shut your ass.
We got a baby in the
I
lobby.
forgot they were out there. I'm sorry.
God, they brought Nanner here.
I forgot the christening baby. Oh.
All right, it's all right. It's all right. They've forgiven you. They're waving.
I don't think the old man leaning against the glass.
No, he's not happy.
I saw him stir, though.
I forgot there were kids out there.
That's all right. I did it last year at the police parade.
Yeah, but you were drunk. I got no excuse.
That's true.
Well, part of the beauty of our system, getting back to her call, is that if you feel as though you've been wrongly accused, you get to go to court.
You know, this is an angry, I used to date a chick like this who had, you get to find out later she had terroristic threats against police officers and cops are always bad. Come to find out she's drunk and angry and mouths off to them, and that's why that's why every cop is bad.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Hold on. Are they pissed?
No.
Okay. What did you want?
You want your gospel singer?
Where is she? You got me a gospel singer?
I got you a gospel
singer.
Oh, my Lord.
Did she hear me drop the F word?
No.
Oh. I just leave her out there where it's safe. Why don't you go turn the station down in case the Reverend loses it again? I almost think that I could probably let that one go and the FCC would have cut me a break.
I think they would have in that case. God, what a mouthy bitch.
Well, yeah.
And they always leave. Obviously, there's more to the story when they're that pissed off at everybody about everything.
Exactly.
Well, and they say stuff like, I reported a crime. I reported a DWI to a policeman, and he threatened to arrest me. Well, I'd really be curious to see how she went about trying to report it.
I'm telling you, they leave stuff out because if they tell the whole story, it doesn't help their argument. Yeah. Yes, Officer John. No, it's Nicole.
Yeah, it's Nicole.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, no, that lady, oh man, she had to have done something absolutely serious. I have not always been pleased about the other way officers handle themselves, but no, she had to be walking up, drinking a beer, smoking a blunt, want to try and say something about somebody's driving or something. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what?
Something had to be going on.
And I'm not going to sit here and run around with blinders on thinking that all cops are perfect. Because if I was a cop,
I know. You'd be the worst. You'd be somebody's nightmare.
Yeah, I'd be the chief of Garland Police.
Yes, you would.
I would.
It has its perks.
I'm sure it does. Is she back?
O'Malley says here he has her name and number if you'd like to call her.
How do we get her name and number?
He got it.
She gave it to you? I can't turn your mic on in here. You're on a different thing. All right. Thank you, Officer Nicole.
All right. Thanks.
Well, now I feel nasty.
Well, it's okay. It was a slip. It's okay. You apologized. You had that one coming, really. What a mouthy, stupid.
All right, I'm going to let you back on the air, but watch your mouth.
All right.
Say it.
First of all, you're implying that somehow I must have a criminal record, must be guilty for something because police officers are very confrontational, and I have, every time I get...
And you have a confrontational attitude, and I guarantee you that you shift into overdrive bitch when you're talking to these people.
Where do you think that comes from?
It comes from being a bitch.
There's cause and effect, and I'm telling you, after numerous incidents with the police officers, I have zero respect for them.
Well, then don't respect them, and don't bother them when something happens.
Why have you had numerous incidents with police officers?
But let me tell you something. Police officers have a very high suicide rate, and I just want, right before they pop themselves, to think of me, because I will be laughing.
Well, good for you. But, and here's the great thing, is nobody cares about you. Nobody's having a parade. You know what? When I decide that I'm going to throw a great big parade, I'll have you at the front of it. But you know what? The end of next month, I'm doing a cop parade. When your C-word parade comes around, I'll give you a buzz.
O'Malley told her all the listeners get prize packs. Could I have your phone number?
Did you really?
To him.
Do you think it's real? I'll post that on my website, and all police officers are certainly welcome to visit with her if they want.
We can probably find out where she lives with the phone number.
Did you get her? You got her address? Just phone number? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Name and a phone number. That's plenty.
Yeah, they are the police. They can figure that out.
You think you don't like them now?
I guarantee you this chick's got a record of some type.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even a record. It's just anytime she's dealt with them, you know she's copped an attitude. Yeah. She hates anybody in a position of authority. She doesn't even like me. She's one of those mouthy broads that doesn't like any man who's in a position of authority that's over her, and it pisses her off. And all police officers are over her.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not walking around with blinders on, thinking there aren't a-holes running around with guns and badges, and some of them probably do abuse it. Mm-hmm. I would if I could.
You certainly would. We talked about that one day. You'd be everybody's nightmare.
Well, there are bad apples in any profession. But for the most part, I mean, the officers that I encounter are very caring. I mean, they really enjoy their jobs, and they're trying to do the right thing, and they want to fight crime.
We don't have to justify it. You know exactly what she is and how she got that way.
You can hear it right on the phone.
Right.
Much less if the cop walks up to her. Jesus.
I suspect that's a rather global attitude that she has with regard to everything.
Yeah, anybody with authority. She don't like authority figures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We need a break before we do the Chris thing? All right. You mad at me? He's mad.
No, he's not. He's smiling.
It's the older guy leaning in the window.
I know, he's fine.
He thinks he's watching television.
Hey. Nanny. Matlock just talked to me. Oh, I mean it. I was looking in the window, and at the TV, and I looked up, and it said something, and Matlock pointed at me. Let's get out of here. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
O'Malley. What did she say when she called back?
She said, I'm sure that he's actually not going to post my number because there might be some legal issues with that.
Well, tough. Call a cop.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Let her worry about her phone number popping up on my website over the weekend. All right. These are parents. Where's the baby? All right, let me see it. Don't bring it over here, just let me see it. That's a big one. It's a little boy, right? I think is he going to start crying?
Probably.
That's where I lose it. I know. What was the only thing I don't have is the birth date. What was that?
April 23rd.
23rd, got it. All right, bring it to me.
You take him through the middle?
No, bring it around. Aren't you passing a kid off like a meatloaf? I forgot my robe. Oh, I'll have to do it sans robe this time. Hey, sweetie. You all right? Uh-oh. No. Not this. No, let's. Oh, he just dropped one. Yes, he did. He's making I dropped one face. Look at his face. Did you drop one? You okay? He's warm around his tutor. Does that mean he dropped one? What do you mean you don't know? You're his daddy. No. Oh, you're the godparents. I'm sorry. Did he drop one?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
You couldn't have handed me an empty kid?
He's been emptying himself out all over me the whole time.
Oh, are you okay? You feeling better now? Well, don't we have a nice stinky going on here? Oh, you've been baking that one, haven't you? All right, let's do this before he starts wigging out. Could I have perhaps some light christening music? Very nice. All right. It's all right, sweetie. What do you see? All right. Good. It's a good kid. Very good. Loved ones, we are here and privileged to witness and support in faith the christening of this child, the son of Wendy and Jonathan Kramer, born into this world on April 23rd, 2003. It's all right. As in all christenings, heaven comes down and surrounds the child with God's love, for which the effect is lifelong. Godparents Amy and Ron, as godparents, you are charged with the responsibility of seeing to the spiritual welfare of this child that I hold, should the need arise. Sorry? Do you accept this duty and the charge?
We do.
Okay. Holy water's still good, right?
Yes, it is.
You sure?
Completely.
You didn't decide to freshen up?
No.
Okay. Take a little of that. Come on, just a little. Oh, that's a good boy. All right. With this salt, a sign of purity, placed in your mouth, you are delivered from the corruption of sin. Don't cry. You experience a relish for good works and be delighted with food of divine wisdom. Wendy and Jonathan, what name have you chosen for this child?
Kirk Ryan.
Eddie, hand me the holy water. Not a phrase that comes up a whole lot. Eddie, hand me the holy water.
No.
Then so be it. I christen thee Kirk Ryan Kramer. In the name of the Father. It's all right. The Son. And the Holy Ghost. Amen. Kirk, as a child of the covenant, receive this blessing. I understand. You are our hope.
Bounce him a little.
And you are our future. Yeah, that's what I want as a bottle. Oh, is it for him? There you go. Is it a bottle? He didn't want this. All right.
Keep bouncing him.
From this day on, God will bless you. Yes. Why don't you come? You know what? He's good and blessed. Go ahead and come get him. And we'll finish the ceremony while you hold him.
Yes.
Got him?
Got him.
Cord. Very nice. Shut up. I'm done with the holy water in case your hand's got a little grimy standing over there.
I'm fine. Thank you.
So from this day on, God will bless you. Do you feel the power?
I feel the power.
Do you feel the power? I feel the power.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I feel the power pulsing through my body. Here it comes. I said, see my bow tie, tie my bow tie, see my bow tie, tie my bow tie. Amen. Woo! I say, God. Oh, yeah. God has blessed this baby. Amen. Amen. Woo! God has come down from up on high and blessed this baby. Amen. Yes. You're cute. Where'd you come from?
I'm supposed to sing for the baby.
You're doing a fine job. Where'd Trey find you?
Pardon me?
Where did Trey find you?
Well, actually, I was referred by another friend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They warned you about the show?
No.
They didn't?
No.
I'll keep it clean while you're here. Mm-hmm. Where do you sing?
Actually, I'm a gospel singer.
A real live one?
With a new CD on the market next week.
Was this it?
Yeah, right there.
Was this yours?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll play it here in a minute.
Well, thank you.
Right now, I'm in the middle of the ceremony. Okay. Can we pick up where we left off, Chuck? Said it's a baby that's pure and innocent.
Oh, yeah.
It's a baby boy with no hate in his heart.
Oh, thank God for the baby boy.
Please, dear Lord, protect this child.
Lord bless him, Lord. on you.
Oh, it is no surprise that it comes down in disguise.
Oh, yeah.
And hate will find no allies in this baby.
Oh, Satan will overdo.
Amen.
Amen.
Woo! We want this child to grow up in a life filled with joy.
Oh, bless her, Jesus.
A life filled with love from God above.
Oh, yeah.
A life without hate. A feeling that will abate.
Oh, touch him, Lord.
No growth rates.
Touch him, Jesus.
It's a clean slate.
Yes.
Hold on.
You're doing good.
Man, that leg kick is happening today.
Am I kicking?
Oh, it's greatness.
I'm almost done. You ready, Chuck? I don't get on the treadmill near enough.
You're doing okay.
All right. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they, I said, they shall see God.
Oh, yeah.
Let this baby stay pure.
Bless the baby.
Find a woman who will treasure him.
Oh, yeah.
Will follow him through his many travels.
Anointed for your service.
A woman who will be there when she says she's going to be there. A woman who don't ruin your Memorial Day weekend by not showing up because she's busy camping.
Thank you for your Holy Spirit.
A woman who won't try and correct her mess-ups with some stupid DVD.
My.
You're lousy. You're lousy, thankless.
Quit it.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the sermon.
Be free from hate, my son.
Free.
Oh, yeah.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Glance into the break there, Brother Chuck.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3. The talk that rocks Texas. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3. With J.D. Ryan, Associate Producer Eddie Boyd, Rock and Roll Attorney Everett Newton, Dan O'Malley on the phones, Gail Lightfoot with traffic, and Producer Trey Trenholm sitting in his office.
All right. 5:50, he already said who was here. Select that console. There's a short on something. All right, it's gone. Something about Everett's mic.
Yep.
Everett's mic. I still hear it.
It's worse. Yeah, it's his mic. All right. I don't know.
Well, Everett can't talk anymore. That's good, John. Leave it alone. There's nothing you can do about it. Everett, you can move if you want.
Pardon?
You can move if you want.
Okay.
I'll just sit there. Maybe it'll clear up in a few minutes. Write that on the thing for engineering, if you would, Eddie. Okay. Yes, Josh.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely the best service so far. The gospel singer sure beats Dan Lewis in the background, buddy.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
She left her CD.
The keyboard player also, great touch. You've just got another member to your congregation there, bud. Keep it up.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Yeah, CD's called Now Is the Time. You can get it on One Love, L-U-V, entertainment.com.
Let me play one of the cuts. I'll just play the first one. I like her.
Yeah, dynamic.
How the hell did Trey get her up here? How do you get a real gospel singer on this show?
I don't know. Tawny Young-West is her name.
What is it?
It's T-O-N-N-Y-E. I think it's Tawny.
That's Tommy.
Yeah, this has M's.
Well, according to the CD, it's got M's.
But he mispronounced, he miswrote it then.
How did you get her up here?
I called the old religious station that used to be in this building, KHVN, and I talked to their program director, and he gave me her name and said, he was nice enough to give me a couple names, and I talked to her, and she was really nice. And
there's no way she knew the show before she came up here.
She said she was not familiar with the show. Her husband, I believe, was a little familiar with the show, but, I told her it was, nasty and sometimes irreverent, and, but this was going to be a christening, and this would be...
Yeah, of course, she walks in about 20 seconds after I dropped the F word on some chick on the phone.
It's just weird.
Nobody on the air heard it, but out in the studio audience area, you could hear it.
Right.
She open to coming back?
She seemed, she was very cool about everything, so. And that CD will be in, regular stores, too.
It's like Best Buy or whatever?
Yeah. And gospel, where they sell that music.
Well, I don't know how many gospel albums we're going to sell, but I feel like this. I mean, the fact that you got somebody up here with short notice of this caliber. All right, you did an okay job.
You did a great job. Say it.
Then you blow him.
I'm not going to blow him. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I bet you don't come back now.
I bet you not. This is freaky.
Check your mic, Everett. Say something into it.
Is that better?
No, it still sucks. I just wanted to see if it actually was working. Don't. Just let it go. Okay.
Again?
That's better.
Fixed it.
Great. Wave your hand when you have something to say.
I'll do that.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Everybody happy? The family fine?
Very happy.
Go find out if the guy that did keyboards, if he has a website or whatever. I know he plays for May Lee Thomas.
Okay.
But he did a good job.
Great job.
Yeah.
It's just been a strange couple of weeks.
Why?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's recap. Last couple of weeks, we've had a horse in the building. He rode a horse around here.
Yeah.
Crapped on the carpet.
Yeah.
Trey glued the hair on himself.
Okay.
Then you got a real monkey up here.
Yeah. I got it. Say it again.
You drag race a police officer with a Batmobile.
Yeah.
Trying to steal our general manager's pants all week.
He doesn't deserve them.
Have an 11 share in the ratings.
Okay. Hold on a second. What, Trey?
Maylee.com. MAYLEE.com.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Did he say he could come back next time we do one of these?
Yeah.
Is he in? Chuck's in? I know what Chuck's last name is. It's the least I could do is say his last name. All right, so what?
It's been just been freaky. What else? Sawed my chair in half with a chainsaw, and then proceeded to saw Trey's desk in half with a chainsaw.
So? Well, if you lump it all together like that, it sounds weird.
Yeah. Asian chick comes up and spits on you at the end of every show. We've had Trey as a monkey. We've had a real monkey. Then we have a gospel singer and a keyboard player. And you shot my computer with a spear gun. Other than that, normal week.
I meant to ask about that because I saw the computer when I went in the office. I'm like, dear God, what happened to it?
You didn't know we did that?
No.
Oh, the pictures are on, are they on your website or mine?
I think they're on yours.
Okay. They're on either EddieBoyd.com or RussMartin.com when Eddie shot JD's computer monitor with a spear gun.
It's just so surreal to walk into that office. You know, Trey's desk is sawed in half, and there's this monitor that's been shot with a spear gun. Meanwhile, there are stacks and stacks of 24 packs of various sodas, and it's just a very strange place.
And fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Did you bitch in riding the horse to the building?
Yeah, I did bring
okay.
brought the horse.
All right. So your point is what?
I just think it's an odd combination to wrap it all up with basically a church ceremony. It's just, to me, it just struck me odd for a moment. Sorry.
Show's got to have range.
I think if that was your goal, you're pretty close.
I didn't think it was funny, but okay. Laugh if you will. I never really pieced all the things together, and just when you're right in the middle of it, of everything that's going on, it's kind of hard to reflect on it because everything's happening.
Yes. You're in the moment. You're on the horse.
Yeah.
Hard to remember the monkey when you're on the horse.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, the funny thing is, you walk into this building and you walk in and you see a horse, and it's just here. It's just not that big a deal.
Yeah. Siebert saw me coming down the hall on the horse, and he just moved.
Just, there's a horse.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ.
All right. Oh, and thanks to Chris from BurtBiz.com. I think he's the one that hooked us up with Maylee Thompson. What's Chuck's last name?
Hasley, Hasley.
All right, Chuck Hasley. All right. You ready for news?
If you'd like.
God, it's hot in here. Is the air off?
No, it's on.
Just the fact we had all the people in here?
Yes.
All right. Did you take any pictures, Eddie?
Yes.
All right.
I have video, too.
Okay. You set? Mm-hmm. All right. All right, 6 o'clock. This is KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. It's brought to us this time by Blockbuster Music and by the No Frills Grill. I'll see you there tonight from 10 until midnight. That's 4914 Little Road in Arlington. $6 pictures and drink specials all night long. We're going to have a party tonight. Arlington No Frills Grill. A brief incarceration did not appear to have rehabilitating effect on a Carrollton man who was released from the Denton City Jail Wednesday and allegedly tried to steal a police sergeant's Jeep for his ride home. Douglas Bakers, 32, was arrested early Wednesday on a misdemeanor charge. He was released about 7:30 in the morning from jail. And according to the police report, traffic officer Dan Conrad was sitting in his squad car in the officer's parking lot right behind the building. He noticed a man entering in a 1992 Jeep Wrangler. He knew that Wrangler to actually belong to one of the other patrol officers. So Officer Conrad walked up to the Jeep and asked the man behind the wheel if he could help. The man explained he was waiting for his girlfriend. The man also denied that the clear plastic bag, such as those used by jailers for inmates' belongings, was his, even though it was lying in the seat with his picture and driver's license in it. Officer Conrad radioed the Jeep's owner. They put him back in jail. He was out a total of 23 minutes.
Did you see this email from Benjamin Dover?
Yes.
Came in the studio? Yeah. Is that a slam?
No.
Sounds like a slam.
How's that a slam? It's inspiring radio. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
That was inspiring. That was some inspired radio. You're a nut, albeit a talented one.
I think it's a slam.
It's not a slam. How is inspired radio a slam?
It could be sarcastically delivered.
No, it's not.
He said you're talented.
He loves this show.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. The 2003 hurricane season may have more storms than earlier predicted, with above average chance of hurricanes reaching the U.S. Weakening of El Nino is causing all this. A forecast released before the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season on Sunday. They've now predicted 14 named storms, two or more than were predicted in April. So it could be a bad hurricane season. P-O-C-O-C-U-R-A-N-T-E. Those letters together spelled a win yesterday for a North Texas student. His name is Sai. Why can't just let somebody named John Smith win something occasionally? Sai Gunturi in the National Spelling Bee. 13-year-old St. Mark's 8th grader made his way through 15 rounds at the 76th Annual Script Howard Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. before spelling his way to victory. That word, by the way, pulcurenti? I don't know. Means indifferent or apathetic, but he spelled it correctly.
Good for him.
It's just pretty impressive for an 8th grader.
Wow.
Okay. What else to make here? The Texas Commission on Judicial Conduct says that Jefferson County Justice of the Peace, Thurman Barty, told inmates he knew their home addresses and would have sex with their wives while they were in the lockup. The report also says Barty took off his belt and told parents to use it to beat their children and swore before those who appeared before him in court. He's set to remain in office, by the way, until 2006, unless the commission recommends that a 7-judge panel consider his removal.
Can a judge say anything he wants to in his own court?
Oh, no. There are limits. You can't.
Can he get in trouble for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Threatening to have sex with the wives of
He didn't say he was going to rape them. He just said he was going to have sex with them.
I don't think that is conduct becoming a judge.
Oh. Well, they can kick him out.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
They may. Likely will. They'll certainly.
These people are convicts. You should be able to say anything that you want to somebody that's been convicted of rape, murder, or whatever else.
Well, it's justice of the peace, I suspect.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We really don't want our judges speaking that way from the bench.
I do. There's no reason to be courteous or polite to these scum.
Well, they're supposed to be impartial magistrates, being fair. And
they've already been convicted. You don't have to be impartial. You've already, rendered the verdict's been rendered, judgment's been passed. You already know that they're guilty because they're going to be put away.
Undermines the dignity of the office of judge.
I like him. That's what I'd do.
You would not. You would.
The hell I wouldn't.
Wouldn't be there very long.
I wouldn't sleep with their wives.
Well, yeah. What am I thinking? You'd slept with everybody else's wife. According to a new magazine, FQ.
I bet Tommy Young don't come back on.
I bet not. They go play my song. I'll listen. What did he say?
What did he say to do to that other man? That's too bad because I like her a lot. I'd like to have her come back again.
I bet she'd come back.
I bet she won't.
She understands.
I bet she don't understand.
It's a show.
She was very nice.
She was really nice, but if it were me and I was a gospel singer,
I bet you would.
I mean, you don't.
All right. According to
you want to throw down some cash?
Sure, $50.
Because Trey can call her right now and find out. You know she's been listening to the show.
Yeah.
50? $50. This is a real bet that I'm going to collect on.
I understand. I get the money right here.
Everett. I'm with JD on this one.
All right. Eddie, you want some? See? $5? All right. I'll cover you two guys. And
Eddie's on your side, so.
Yeah.
There's no bet.
Okay. Snowman. I'll be right back. He'll be here in a minute.
All right.
Go ahead.
FQ Magazine has found that single dads...
Did you say FU?
FQ Magazine has found that single dads get more sex. They surveyed 1,000 guys, or women rather, between 23 and 45 and found out that 40% of them would give up sex on the first date to a man who showed his love and devotion for children. Magazine's associate publisher says, quote, women like men with some stability in their lives and who can also cleverly juggle family and work without neglecting their social lives. So single dads get more sex on the first date.
Was it, do you have to tote the kid around?
No, just if you are a single father.
Because that seems to be the great panty wetter, is for a chick to see a guy toting a kid.
Absolutely.
Because I get emails from chicks who go to my website, see me doing the christening things, and they say that's adorable.
Yes.
And it's somehow very sexual. And I don't see how they're getting at it.
They see it as a paternal instinct, and that's their biggest instinct, is to have a little family. And if you're already that direction, they don't have to convince you.
Eddie, would you go see where Trey is, please? Here he comes.
I apologize. I was getting another confirmation for the police and fire parade.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Got it. Who confirmed?
Pelican Bay.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Where's that?
It's on the other side of Basil.
Oh, good. Happy to have them. How'd they find out about it? Did we send a thing to them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Could you call Tommy Young West, please?
I can try.
Does she have her cell phone?
I don't have her cell phone number.
Oh. So call and just see if she'd be interested in coming on the show again. By the way, do you want a piece of this action? I got 100 says she won't. And not because I don't want her. I'd love to have her on. But I just can't see an honest-to-God gospel singer coming back.
I will call. I don't know if I'll be able to get hold of her yet.
Do you want a piece of this action?
No.
Okay. O'Malley, you want some? No? No, you don't want a piece of it? Or no, she ain't coming back? Whatever. Okay. So, yeah, go ask her and just see what she says.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's news and information brought to us by Lone Star Park, where Eddie will be tomorrow from 1 until 3 at the Courtyard of Champions. It's Budweiser True Music Saturdays. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I don't understand. You're using what for the promo for today?
I just write down little code words, and sometimes I forget what they mean. I wrote down, I know what it was.
What?
You're talking about me getting in the, putting my hands in the christening water, the holy water over there in the bowl.
Oh.
And then you said, why don't you just go take a big dump in it?
Well, that ain't funny.
It was funny because you made a little sound effect.
Oh, it was good. All right. Well, good. All right. Last check on traffic for the week with the lovely Gail Lightfoot.
And traffic is brought to you by Bikes and More and Blockbuster. Southbound 45 on the downtown overhead at Live Oak. You've got the center lane blocked by a stalled car. Southbound CF Hahn 175 at Bear. The two left lanes are blocked. In Fort Worth on westbound I-30, just past Forest Park Boulevard, the left lane's blocked, but we're just not sure why. On northbound I-35 at 121 in Louisville, the two right lanes are blocked, and westbound 183 at O'Connor, there is an accident, but that was on the service road. Blockbuster makes it easy for you to take home the action of national security. Rent it on DVD and video or buy it on DVD. Rent or buy national security and make it a Blockbuster night. Have a great weekend. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, Pocket Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. Going to be a beautiful weekend. 73 for the low tonight. Still kind of warm and then cooling off a little bit tomorrow. We hit 100 degrees today, believe it or not. 89 only for tomorrow. And then by Sunday late, maybe some scattered storms. We have 99 degrees currently at Live 105.3, the Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Trey, did you hear back from Tommy Young West?
No, I have not. I left a message.
What are you smiling about?
Oh, nothing.
Sure you don't want a piece of this?
Yeah.
You win if she doesn't come back on. I got 100 says she won't.
No, I don't want any.
All right. Seems like a sure deal to me.
Nope. I bet she does. She loved you. She laughed.
While she was here.
She understands it's a show.
I bet she doesn't.
Okay.
We were playing her gospel music where she was singing to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And one of us said to the other one, why don't you go blow him?
You said that.
And then you repeated it.
Oh.
So it wasn't bad enough that somebody said it. Somebody repeated it. If I were her, I'd want nothing to do with this show. I like the CD, though.
I bet we sell some CDs for her.
Yeah, I bet we do, too. What else is on here? I just like Pentecostal-type gospel music.
I do, too. It's got a real good spirit to it.
Ever check your mic, see if it still works.
How's this?
Well, it's still hummy, but
okay,
it's on.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Playing Rock and Roll Jeopardy?
Yes.
Oh, that's a first track. All right, widen this queuing up. It's cool having a real gospel singer in the studio while I was doing the sermon.
It was great.
Fine job, Mr. Trenholm.
Thank you.
That's why he's been smiling.
Yeah.
You complimented him earlier.
I understand. Don't let it go to your nipples. Is it Johnny England? All right. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, Russ, and I'm on my cell phone again. I apologize.
Why are you on the cell phone this time? Is your cat still sick?
Yeah, I'm going back to the vet to get her again. So.
What's wrong with your cat?
Not really sure. Doing some tests and stuff, but... She'll be okay.
All right.
You know what? Obviously I'm driving down the street and I just saw a pickup truck with 3 huge dogs in the rear end of the cab of the truck, or whatever the back part of the truck is.
Yes.
And those dogs were just bouncing around and just made me think, I'd like to put in a reminder to people, please don't carry your animals.
They don't care. You can't tell Johnny, you got people driving cars with their kids running around in the back seat. They're not going to give a rat's ass about their dogs.
I know. But we've just had more than one.
They're not going to
kindness because it fell out of the back end of a pickup.
I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any difference.
I know. Anyway, I just thought I would try.
Okay. What do we have at the shelter this week?
Well, this weekend, of course, we have our big garage sale tomorrow at the shelter.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Hang on a second. Trey, do we have anything to stick in their garage sale?
I can look and find something.
Why don't we clean all the crap out of the office? We all autograph it and give it to them.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of junk in there. I'm sure somebody would want that monitor that Eddie shot with a spear gun. Good. Drop the call. She calls back, just take a message. That's all she needs to promote. It's a garage sale tomorrow. And OperationKindness.org. It's all on their website. Don't we have plenty of stuff in there?
I'm sure we can find stuff to autograph.
The office in there looks like an exploded flea market.
I know I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now.
Why don't you sign some of your spit cups?
I throw those away.
No, obviously you don't. Why do you hang on to those? That is disgusting. You don't see spit cups on Eddie's desk.
It's a gross. He swallows it, it's a disgusting habit. I'm the first one to admit it.
Did you one time smoke cigarettes and you moved up to spit? What does they call it? Who cares? It's nasty.
I have smoked at one point in my life, but no, it was not a transition that I got one to quit the other.
Okay. Because I hear a lot of people move up to spit and kick that habit.
Well, some people, they got to go outside the building to smoke. So
I know. Eddie used to smoke, didn't you? Oh, never mind. Eddie just went straight to spit.
No, I got you.
What does she want now? I plugged the garage sale. Hang on, your mic's not on. What?
She needs to give out the location of it.
Isn't it at the shelter?
I don't know.
Oh, gee. What?
Yes, it's at the shelter, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And bring your stuff. We'd love it. But we also have 2 adorable little puppies. They're part dachshund, part schnauzer. They just came in today, 8 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
They got those little squat legs and just so cute. We also have 2 beautiful border collie puppies. They're just classic border collies. One's black and white, one's tricolor.
Mm-hmm.
And a 3-year-old English Springer Spaniel named Max. Gorgeous dog.
Okay.
And a whole kitten room full of kittens.
All right.
Okay. And Dog Day afternoon is June 21st.
I know.
We got the Batmobile coming.
I know.
All right. Thank you, Russ. I'm sorry about the cell phone.
Good luck with your sick cat.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
See ya.
Can only imagine what it smells like. What?
Quit.
Cats smell funny when they get sick.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Never had a cat.
You've been around them.
Yes, I've been around cats.
Close enough to smell them, haven't you?
Just never owned one. Yes, I've smelled cats before.
And they stink.
Not that I'm aware of.
You ain't never had a cat that stunk.
I guess I have.
Makes you not want to eat it.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Ready to go, Eddie? Yeah.
It's time to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy! And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right. We'll be playing for 4 people on the phone. What are they playing for, John?
I'll be playing for 12 months of the bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and The Russ Martin Show, and a pair of tickets to the Bombardier 500 Indy Racing League June the 7th at Texas Motor Speedway.
All right, Eddie. Category anything?
60s, 70s, 80s, and early 90s rock.
All right.
And I guess pop, too, is what you call part of it.
Okay. Everett, your mic's worse again. Smack it. Stop. I'll just turn it on when you buzz in. Everybody test their buzzer. Everett. JD. Trey. Mine's not working. All right, I'm ready. Let the first one fly.
Oh, it's on the A, on the B.
I had it on the B.
No, you had it on the B. It needed to be on the A. I'm sorry.
Go.
Russ.
What is the police wrapped around your finger?
Incorrect.
There's a little black spot on the sun today.
What are you guys waiting on? The album title?
It's the same old thing I
JD.
What is the Police, King of Pain?
Correct.
There's a black hat caught in a high tree top.
Go to the next one.
Correct. What is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Free Fallin'?
Correct.
Oh.
Russ.
What is Aerosmith, Loving an Elevator?
Correct.
Children's wear, ladies' lingerie.
All right, I'm going to have to use my name. This thing's not working.
Good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Russ.
Russ, go.
What is Mungo Jerry in the summertime?
Correct.
Russ. It was Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis.
Correct.
What's new, Pussycat?
What is Tom Jones? What's new, Pussycat?
Correct.
Russ.
Russ, go.
The Rolling Stones, 19th Nervous Breakdown.
Incorrect. Correct.
What are the Rolling Stones? Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Correct. Everett.
What is Tommy Two-Tone? 867-5309.
Correct. Everett.
What is Corey Hart? I wear my sunglasses at night.
Correct.
Russ, go. What are the Bengals? Walk like an Egyptian? No.
Correct.
Ain't got no regrets. I ain't losing track of which way I'm going. I ain't gonna double back, no. Don't wanna misplay. Put on no display. An angel, no, but I know my way. Oh, yeah.
What are you guys waiting on?
I don't know it.
Wait on the hook.
Trey.
What is John Waite, Midnight Blues?
Russ,
go.
What is Lou Graham, Midnight Blue?
Correct.
I can't take the point because I already missed it. Russ,
go.
What is ELO? Hold on tight to your dreams.
Correct.
Russ,
go.
What is Foreigner, Double Vision?
Incorrect.
No.
What is Foreigner? Feels like the first time.
Correct.
Russ,
go.
What are the Beatles? Octopus's Garden.
Incorrect.
Oh.
JD.
What is Helen Reddy? I Am Woman.
Sorry, what's the title again?
I'm not saying it again.
What's the title?
I want it.
What is it?
I'm not saying
What's
it.
the title?
I'm not doing it.
'Cause I've heard it all before.
Go ahead. Russ,
go.
What is Let My Love Open the Door by the Edgar Winter Group?
Everett. What is My Love by Pete Townsend? My Love Open the Door by Pete Townsend.
Correct.
Russ,
go.
What is the Steve Miller Band Jet Airliner?
Correct.
Who slapped their buzzer?
I'm going to start using my name.
Is yours not working either?
Well, it's not. When you say your name and I hit it at the same time, your name comes out a lot faster.
Well, you know what? I also have 3 other buttons I'm having to control, so why don't you just deal with it?
I use my name too, if that's all right.
No, you're not using your name. You're using them.
Correct.
What is U2, Sunday Bloody Sunday?
Correct. Everett.
What is Bad Company Shooting Star?
Correct.
Everett. What is AC/DC Hell's Bells?
Correct.
Russ,
go.
What is Dancing with Myself, Billy? What's the guy with the white hair?
Everett.
The guy with the hair.
What is Billy Idol Dancing with Myself?
Russ,
go.
What is
Oh no.
Shut up, you distracted me. What is Wayne Chung? Everybody have fun tonight.
Correct.
Russ. Go ahead, JD.
You got it. Yeah.
Now?
What is the Pointer Sisters? I'm so excited.
Correct. Trey.
You, Russ. It is. What is Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl?
Correct.
Russ.
What is Judas Priest Breaking the Law?
Correct.
Russ.
Go.
What is Hall & Oates, Man Eater?
Correct.
Russ.
Go.
What is men at work, land down under? Was come from the land down under. Correct.
What is sticks, Mr. Roboto?
Correct. Correct.
What is Tears for Fears? Shout.
Correct. Everett, what is Loverboy looking for the weekend? Work for the weekend. The weekend is the thing that you work for that's in work.
I give it to him. Oh, it's John. Russ. What is John Lennon? Instant Karma.
Correct. This is the last one.
Oh, shut up. We know it's Van Halen. Everybody's sitting in their car going, Van Halen. I forget the name of the song.
Everett, what is Van Halen? Where have all the good times gone? Correct.
All right, JD, what was the score?
Final score, I had 3. Russ had 4. Trey had 5. Everett had 10.
All right, Everett was playing for Kevin. Tell Kevin what he's got.
Kevin's got 12 months bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host. Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show, and a pair of tickets to the Bombardier 500 Indy Racing League June 7th at the Texas Motor Speedway.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right, what do we got to kill time till 7? It's the last time you did news.
Just right before 6, I can do it.
Oh, that'd have been an hour then.
More fun emails.
What do we get now? Is this more money?
Let me look here if we need money. One's just an odd story about her. How you talk about how your dad abused you.
Hold on a second. Yes, Greg?
Hey, Russ, I wanted to ask you how your computer upgrade went last night.
I never messed with it.
You didn't do it?
Nah, I'm afraid to go home, because if I F-disk something, they said you got to go back and reformat the disk. I don't know how to do that.
But you know what? Actually, Russ, you don't have to do that. The program will do it for you in one of the steps when you're going through it.
Yeah?
You put it in, you install it, it'll come up, ask you for the registration number. Then when you get to the step, you tell it, I want to select the options that I'm going to do for the hard drive. Then it'll tell you to select the partition you want, and it says click, L if you want to format that drive, or if you want to change from FAT32 to NTFS or whatever. I gave Dan my phone number last night. If you decide you want to do it, he's got my number. I'll be happy to walk you through it.
Oh, that's very cool. I may do that tonight then.
All righty?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. How you doing it?
I know.
There's no way it's that easy. There's never been anything I've ever done to any of my computers that was easy.
No.
I don't care what anybody says. Loading software never happens the first time.
Nope.
And then sometimes you got to uninstall everything and start again.
If you plug the cord in at the wrong time or whatever.
This Windows stuff is the weirdest crap I have ever seen in my life. It's like putting in a carburetor and it don't work, and you got to take it back out and stick it back in, and all of a sudden the car sees it.
That's it. You so suck.
Oh, wait. I was waiting for Trey to take a drink. Did you peel?
Damn.
I hate this horn.
Well, why?
I mean, if somebody was doing it to me.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was afraid to play that tape that you had the other day that I thought you had edited, because I was afraid this horn was right there in the middle of someplace. It's like walking through a landmine. I'll listen to this. Mm-hmm. All right. What do you have email-wise?
Very interesting email. Mental scars by my dad. You talk about how your parents abused you. Russ, yesterday I heard you were talking about things your parents put you through. Well, when I was in elementary school, And she prefaces this with, "This is totally true. My dad would pick my sister and I up at school. He would drive us out to the lake and find a run-down old shack with the walls barely standing. He would pull up to it and say, 'This is your new home.' We would ask, 'What about Mommy?' His reply would always be, because he did this more than once, 'Mommy's not going to live with us anymore.' Of course, we would start crying, and we would go get ice cream." Thought you'd like to know. I understand, Michelle.
Same crap my parents did all the time.
They did never.
My mother made me run away once. I told you this.
Yeah.
Woke me up, came into the room, woke me up and went, "All right, today's the day." What? You're running away. I don't want to run away. Isn't that normally a thing that the kid wants to do? No, you're running away.
Did you threaten to do it the day before? Is that where it came from? Yes, you did. I knew it. Of course you did. She waited till the sun was up. By the way, she did it at night. My mom did the same thing. You're about halfway down the street. You're going, "Well, this is stupid."
I remember that. Walking down the sidewalk, and she's got me all bundled up. I was probably 23.
No, you don't. No.
I was probably 4.
Yeah.
Maybe 5. Walking down the street. It's cold. Walked by the Mexican's house. They're all hollering at me in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked a little faster. I didn't know what they wanted. And then right as I'm getting up to the corner of, I just saw this. I forgot we lived on Crusader.
Oh, there you are.
When I was a kid.
How odd.
It was. 391 Crusader Drive. Pleasant Grove. I wouldn't go out there now. No. I wouldn't.
Okay.
When the sun goes down.
Yeah, what happens?
They come out. Anyway, so as I'm getting to the corner of, I think it was like Crusader Beauty Crest, whatever, I turn around and there she is.
There you go.
I didn't know she was going to be behind me.
She was teaching you a lesson, and it worked. But you never pulled that crap again, did you?
No.
There you are. You did the same thing. I learned not to go, "I'm going to run away."
There was no reason for that.
It worked. You still remember to this day.
Very vividly. Very painful. I'll get her.
You won't get her. Quit it.
Well.
No. But take you out to a rundown shack and say, "This is your new home and Mommy won't be living with us anymore. Let's go get ice cream." To do it once is...
Well, how stupid are the kids to where they keep buying it?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're little kids. They don't know.
After the first time, you got to figure Dad's just goofing on us and we're going to get ice cream.
Yeah. We're not really going to live in this dump. Let's go. Polar bear closes in 20 minutes. Let's go.
Little kids believe what their parents say.
Dad, they're dolts. What else you got?
Russ, about a week or two ago,
Is this a foundation thing?
This is somebody wanting you to help them out with their wedding.
Go ahead.
I heard JD mention something about couples who were planning on having their reception at this hall in Pleasant Grove. I think you said it used to be a skating rink. The tenant had not paid her rent. The majority of the equipment for the reception is still inside the hall. Anyway, you said something about getting the information of a certain couple of people and giving them a reception. The JD mentioned the couple, but I can't remember their names.
I don't think I said I was going to give anybody a reception.
They think you did.
I said I would do the wedding.
They think you did. Was it Earl and Shannon? If so, were you able to contact them? A coworker of mine is friends with Shannon, the bride-to-be, and said they paid the reception hall $9,000. Are you still willing to pay for their reception?
No!
The wedding is scheduled for next Saturday, and they have yet to find a place to accommodate them. They can't cancel the hall because...
Wait a minute. These people think I'm going to cough up $9,000 because they got screwed by skating rink?
You can reach Shannon.
Twilight Time, I think is what it was.
On her mobile phone at 214. Thanks, Gwen.
Oh, is the phone number on there?
Well, you can reach the bride-to-be. This is her friend who's asking for her.
Let me have that.
Oh.
Hello, is this Shannon? Hi, Shannon. It's Russ Martin with 105.3 FM. Can I talk to you on the air? Can I talk to you on the radio? I want to talk to you about you getting screwed around by that place that took your money for the reception. Yeah, okay. We're on the air now. What, we got your name and phone number from, I guess, some friends. What happened with that place? How much money did you give them? Was it $9,000?
Almost. It was like $8,300.
And then when did you find out that they closed down?
Actually, I found out when I drove up to the building. Well, actually, there was a woman on Channel 5.
Yeah.
One night, it was a Monday night. And then I went up there to see for myself, and there were locks on the building.
What was the name of the place?
The Buckner Ballroom.
Buckner Ballroom?
Uh-huh.
What street is that? Obviously, it's on Buckner. Buckner at what? Was it near Lake June?
Yep.
Oh. That used to be the bowling alley, wasn't it?
I don't know what it used to be.
Oh. So now your $9,000 is gone?
I really don't know. I still have contact with the lady, with the coordinator.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what did they say? Did you get a hold of who owned the place?
Yeah.
And they said what?
Basically, he said whatever the sign says on the building, that it was closed due to non-payment of rent.
All right. And he said, you know what? Stop by tomorrow and get your $9,000, right?
Say it again?
Did they offer you your money back? She's on the crap out. Say it again?
Hello?
Yeah. Did they offer you your money back?
No, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Would you like us to call him for you?
Call who? The owner or?
Whoever's got your money. I don't mind calling up their tutor.
Oh, yeah, you can try. If you get an answer, good luck.
I just don't understand the reasoning. All right, you had to close the place down, but that doesn't mean you keep everybody's cash.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes, Ever and I were discussing this with somebody else earlier. When they close down, if they go into bankruptcy, you're screwed.
Say it again?
I honestly don't think she has the money. What was done with it, I don't know. But there are quite a few people upset because I talked to the owner. And
how cool is it? What if you had the wedding that day and you showed up to go for the reception and you didn't know about it and the place was all locked up?
Right.
What are you going to do with all these people?
Right. And actually, my wedding is supposed to be next Saturday.
Do you already have a place for the wedding?
Yeah, I have another place.
But you're still looking for a place for the reception?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll put you on hold and we'll see if we can get his phone number.
Okay.
Or we'll see if we can get a hold of him.
Okay.
All right. Well, congratulations on your upcoming wedding.
Thank you.
Where did you meet the guy?
Work.
Yeah. Is he a nice guy?
Yeah.
Good job?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your baby?
Yeah.
Is that, I don't even know how to ask. All right, hold on. Never mind.
Are you marrying the baby's daddy?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There was no easy way to ask that one.
No, not really.
But you get the idea.
Right.
All right. Yeah, because I think they screwed that, I don't know, 5-6 people out of their cash.
Right.
And then you just close and you don't tell anybody? How chicken ass is that?
Sure do.
What was it you were going to talk about?
We were talking about someone that did something similar to that to me. Screwed me over for some money, and I was waiting to get it back, and then they're apparently, from what I can tell, are closed. So.
Yeah, bankruptcy.
So they go into bankruptcy, and I'm just out.
Yes.
Well, wait a minute. Can he be listed? Can he go ahead and because I know who you're talking about.
Right.
Can he go ahead and be listed as a creditor?
Yes. He can.
Well, depending on what type of bankruptcy they declare.
Right. You may or may not get some money, but that certainly makes it a lot more. Your recovery becomes a lot more speculative at this point.
Have you gone by there to see if they've closed?
I have not. I've called to no avail. I've called.
They don't answer the regular business number?
They don't answer the number.
Oh.
And we know somebody that went by there and all the stuff is almost gone.
Yeah, Dan Lewis went by.
Right. And the sales counter was disassembled.
Yeah, because Dan sent me an email and he goes, can I come? I mean, he said, I stopped by blah, 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 and it looks like they're closing down. Do you know anything about it? Oh, very strange. Then he asked if he could come back.
Did you tell him?
Tracy.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give it to you in code.
Okay.
I just want to do it one more time before 7. No, he's not coming back. Look at the job Trey's done on the parade.
Absolutely. Dan didn't do anything for the parade last year, if you remember.
Oh, that's right. It was Rob that did everything.
Rob did everything.
How many agencies did we have last year?
Agencies are just groups.
I don't care. How
17
many?
total.
All right, 17. What are we up to now?
44.
See? Trey's done a fine job. Don't let it go to your nips. All right, go ahead.
My name is Russell. Hi, Russ. My name is Russell Eccles. I listen to you every day. I hear people calling and asking you to sponsor baseball teams. Well, I'm including a picture of my son. He's 12 years old and races junior mini stock dirt track. He's asked me to email you because he would love to have your show logo on the side of his car.
This is not another one.
Call back in, Chris. No.
Stop reading that one.
His name is Christopher Dale Earnhardt. He wants $300.
I'm not giving that kid any cash for his...
cute he is.
Let me see.
Look at the kid hanging out the side of his car.
He looks adorable, and he's 12, and I'm sure I would love to give him the cash, but if you were like you said earlier, why are you doing this? Because you know if he calls back in,
I know you're going to break.
I just feel bad because he sounds like a little kid.
I know. He's a little kid.
Well, he's 12, but he sounds like he's 6.
Trying to do
Trying to do what?
A neat thing.
Well, you know, it's not like they're in dire straits and they don't have any money.
True.
And he wanted cash for lunch money or whatever. Right. That would be a different story. He wants parts for his NASCAR.
It's not a NASCAR, it's a dirt track.
Okay. I forgot they faxed in his report card.
Russ, here's proof of what my name is. Also, here's my report card. I'm a good kid. Please help me out. If you could get that Mike guy that called yesterday about the lettering to give me a call. Let's see how he did in class.
Okay.
Academic areas. Language arts. In reading, 94.
Very nice.
Composition, an 86.
Very good.
Spelling, 96. Math, a 92. Science, a 90. Social studies, 85. Music, art, and phys ed, only made a 4.
A 4?
Maybe that's all you can get.
Yeah, probably.
Almost straight A's.
Mm-hmm.
Character education, pride. I didn't know they graded kids on all this stuff.
Yeah, when you're in that grade.
Pride?
That's what it said. Pride produces quality work, completes assigned tasks.
It's one of the 7 deadly sins.
Pride?
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
Well, it's just interesting how it's rewarded in school, but...
Well, then he can lay at home in his own grunt.
Merely an observation.
Produces quality work, completes assigned tasks. Made a 3. I don't know what the upper end is, though. There's no...
Scale?
Yeah, there's no legend on here. Citizenship, made a 3. Responsibility, a 2. Integrity, a 3. Left-hand turns on a track, made a 4. Respect, appreciates others' diversity, demonstrates considers, appears in authority, made a 3. Said you waving the log, Eddie? All right. Only 2 absences over the past evaluation period.
Great kid.
Oh, by the way, 4 is the top of the scale on these things over here that I just named.
Okay.
So he's above average. All right, Mr. Trenholm, if you would call Chris back and tell him that I said, Tough Titty said to Kitty.
Well, maybe he's got an older brother that can help him out.
What?
Maybe he's got an older brother that'll help him out. You know, like you help you out your younger brother.
You know what? I am never telling you Jack. That was between you. That was between you and me.
What'd he do?
Nothing. I guess he didn't want to discuss his brother.
Helping him out?
Not helping him out.
I didn't know. First of all, nobody told... You're a jackass.
Why? I'm saying maybe this kid's got a big brother that'll help him out.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not confiding you ever again. Not only you're a jackass, you're a stinky...
I'm not.
It's the stinkiest I've ever met.
I'm not even.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Well, I take care of my family.
Why you bring that up?
I'm just this poor kid. Hopefully he has family members that would take care of him.
I know exactly what finger you're pointing.
I guess. It's a finger. Do you feel guilty about something? What? You did a nice thing for your brother. You just did it a little late.
have an idea for you.
What?
That you could do right now.
What's that?
Come here.
No, I'm not coming over there. No. No. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
We'll be back.
You already knew I felt bad about that.
What do you want me to say? I'm sorry.
Why you bring it up? Why you bring it up?
It seemed like it's something to discuss.
Why you bring it up?
Why do you not take care of your family? Why don't you communicate with them?
I had no idea any of this was going on.
That's because you never call and you never ask.
Well, he wouldn't tell me that anyway.
Yes, he would.
You're a stinky one.
I'm not either.
Yes, you are.
At least I take care of my family. I would know if my sister needed something.
Yeah, because you're busy screwing her.
Screw her. Don't ship this on me.
What is it, JD?
You don't want to tell me. You don't want to say.
My brother has an auto electronics truck accessory place.
Okay.
All right. For his birthday, I got him a website.
Okay.
Chris at VertBiz set it up. So I send my mom an email. Hey, I need to get pictures from Mark for his website. Da da da. Well, things haven't been too good. He may have to close it down.
Why are you riding his ass about that?
You know, we help all these other people.
I just told JD I feel bad because I could have done this a long time ago, and I'm just now getting around to it.
Well, but that's not your fault.
Oh, I know that. But I still felt bad.
Well, it's just family support. Some families support each other.
You're a pussy monkey sister. I want that on your business card tomorrow.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
What? Didn't realize it was a sore subject. I'm sorry.
I already told you I felt bad about it.
I'm getting ready to put a stereo in my truck. I'll go over and let your brother put it in.
All right.
What? Quit staring at me.
You said things would slow down since September 11th.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah. I didn't know. Nobody told me.
It's only been 2 years.
Nobody ever calls me and asks how radio's going.
They know how it's going. You're in the newspaper. You're on the radio every day. They know it's going great. They see your house. They see your Batmobile. They see the Mach 5.
Fine.
Okay.
Chris, how long before his website's up? It's now? Something's on it now? What is it? I forgot. The mic's on out there.
Mic's on here. Oh, marksautoelectronics.com.
Okay.
marksautoelectronics.com. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go look. He can put it in stereos. He does all that, right? Okay, cool.
I think they got truck stuff, too, like accessories.
Maybe you can do something on a little Ford.
Trey, you should get some bumper guards. I'm not kidding. Didn't you just get a new truck?
Yes.
You should go get some stuff. If nothing else, just hang car tires off the side. Looks like a tugboat. Because your Suburban, really, honest to God, looked like somebody found it in East Texas.
You're right.
After an explosion.
Yeah.
Were those whiskey dents, or what's the story there?
Some of them were just dents. I mean, the one in the front was something. The bumper was a whiskey dent.
Mm-hmm. How'd you do that one?
Backing out of a parking lot and hit a big concrete barrier.
Yeah, you got to watch the stationary objects.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Sneak up on you sometimes.
Isn't it funny, though, how you had, a little kiss all the way around the truck? Front, side, top, tires.
I'm the first one to tell you I'm a bad driver.
How long are you going to keep this next one?
Keep it nice?
Yeah.
I'm doing my best. There's not a piece of trash in it. I don't have food in it.
You will.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
How long you had it?
Week and a half.
It's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
You should go get some bumper guards. And maybe those backup sensors. And somebody to spot you.
Yeah. I want to take it over to your brother's place and have him tint the windows and some other stuff.
So I guess he does that.
Where is it? Where's your brother's place?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. That's silly of me to ask.
Well, be on the website.
I don't know. Pull up his website really quick.
I'll turn my computer off.
Turd. What did Chris say it was?
MarksAutoElectronics.com.
You know how much advertising you just now got?
Yeah, you might actually save him from bankruptcy. You could call your brother occasionally and go, how's it going? Would that kill you?
Yes.
All right, sorry.
It's on Kingsley and Garland.
Okay.
Like I'm going out there.
Well, you know people go by there just to hear stories about you when you're a kid.
Oh, that's dicked.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to go?
Sure. Go. All right, come out and see me tonight at the No Frills Grill. I'll be there 10 to midnight. That's 4914 Little Road in Arlington. Eddie this weekend will be at Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie tomorrow afternoon from 1 till 3 in the Courtyard of Champions. It's Budweiser True Music Saturday. Thanks to Tommy Young West for coming up and singing for us today. And gourmetonthego.com, Brother Star Food. All right, for more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us individually or for details on the Police and Firefighter Foundation and or parade, go to russmartin.com. To instant email us only during the show, send it to studio at russmartin.com. For me, it's johndavidryan.com. For Eddie Boyd's Strange and Scary Site, go to eddieboyd.com. For Trey Trenholm, go to treytrenholm.com. For updates on the Dan and Tassos Weekend Show, it's Dan and Tassos, that's spelled out, A-N-D, Tassos.com. For law issues, contact Everett Newton at dallasattorney.com. You can call him at 214-823-LAWS, and I'm not that. Limousine service provided by Ultimate Limos. Contact George at limogeorge.com. To make a donation or adopt a pet, drop by operationkindness.org. Call them at 972-41. Now they know what you do to me. 418-PAWS. Any other sponsor links are found on our individual
Well, then while I'm at it.
I've done that. For consumer issues, check out the award-winning site, BenjaminDover.com.
What are you plugging his site for?
We talked about him today. He emailed
So
us.
he wasn't on the show.
Something nice to you. For the lovely Katana, she wasn't on the show either. Should I mention her or not? KatanaStorm.com. And the official site for the Talk That Rocks is live1053.com.
All right. See you guys Monday.
See you.
All right.